Did it work? Are we live? Yeah, there it is. Okay, I think we're good. I just need to. This is what I want. Now, I wonder if I can add this into OBS. Oh, what the hell? But I am logged in. Hey. Stream stats, please. Keep this open. Man, that is annoying. There's like no good way to like. No good way to like dock the stream stats. Like for Twitch, it's nice because there's like a dock on OBS. I don't care. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully. Does this update in real time or do I have to like refresh it? Oh, geez. It doesn't update in real time. Man, that is annoying. All right, YouTube's gotta. Or maybe I'm just like not letting it like update. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. That's pretty I like nope. Nope. Okay. This is it's just gonna be how it is, I guess. All right. Oh shit. All right, my bad on that. Out as shit. Forgot. Turn that down first. Alright. Hopefully that's good. Hopefully this works. Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're rolling. What's up, guys?
Hey,
How's it going, man?
Hey. It's crazy. I was just talking to my producer here, and we were just kind of trying to figure out the last time we talked, and it's actually been a while. Like, it's been a couple years?
Wow.
I mean, I talked to you guys offline and everything, but I'm talking like having you guys on and getting into it. It's been a minute.
Wow.
It really has.
Wow.
We were texting, all this past week and sending things
The
back
weapon
and forth.
up to
but it's good
75%.
to meet you.
Okay,
It's
so
so different in person.
man, did not know I
How
had
has it
this.
been, man? It's been like what?
I think they were saying it's been a while, like a couple years, but
Wow.
we're here now, so let's get into it. And it's been, I mean, a lot's been happening on your end, so we have a lot.
Let's
to
get
to,
into
but
it.
It's been kind of a crazy,
Crazy.
couple years.
Well,
What
crazy couple
weapons do I
years,
fucking
certainly a
have?
Crazy couple of months, which I'm sure we'll get into.
Yeah. Well, everything you guys have been doing has been outrageous and awesome and inspiring to me, and you guys are just killing it. So
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
it's great that you're here, and we have so much to get into, but I just wanted to start with that. Welcome you. I should say we've got Rajat Suresh here.
Break
Am I saying that
everything.
correct? I don't want to be disrespectful.
Get all the
Oh,
coins.
man. Oh, the
People coming down my...
cancel mob's gonna come down your throat, man.
Dude, they will. They will.
That's for
They
real.
will.
That's for real, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't get that right on the money
Is
the
like
first
his
time
fake
round, that's
that
it.
laugh. That
Oh
was
my god.
Yeah.
The shit that I will get. The shit that I will have to get
Yeah, man.
for that.
It's gotten crazy
Alone.
out there.
It's crazy.
it's
It's
crazy.
gotten really
And,
crazy out there.
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
But and Jeremy Levick. No,
Yeah.
there's no problem with that.
We'll get
Jeremy
to
Levick
that.
here, of course. Let's start like where I guess it makes sense to start. Like, I was trying to think about like how I first came across you guys. Like, I mean, I know we go way back. Like, would it have been at the store? Like, what, or would it have been like on the road, like doing sets? Like, where?
That's dope.
Well,
That's a
Wow,
dope.
put it.
That was worth. That was
Could
hard
have been the
worth.
store.
It might have been the
Could
store.
right
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I saw you in the green room back there one time, like before.
That could be. That could be.
It might have been before Brewer Con.
yeah, I think because we knew you as, Ken Collins' friend. And
I knew. Well, yeah. Shit.
you ran with him.
You're in the
I
And
was
when you
good. I
run
have
with
not
him, you're really running.
Yeah. I have not heard that name in a long time. Ken Collins. Holy shit.
Man.
This motherfucker was easily like the funniest guy, not only on stage but in the green room, backstage, just hanging out, guys, like chilling. Way too many brews, way too many, a little bit of everything. And if you wanted something, Ken
This is
would
fucking.
get it,
Yeah.
right?
And he's a tough dude.
like good
too.
or bad.
He's a tough
Dude.
dude.
Dude was huge.
Oh,
Like, you remember the hair?
Oh, I
on
forget
him?
you
Like,
can
the, like,
can
body
recycle
hair?
these. I can
Oh,
recycle
wow.
these now.
He looks like a
Yep.
bear.
Like-
No, that's the
He
wrong
was- he
button.
did- no, I'm like, people say I'm telling tall tales. Dude looked like a fucking bear.
Yeah.
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 Like, for real.
But one of the nicest guys. Nicest guy.
Such
oh,
a
I
good
mean,
guy. Like,
a gentle giant. It's like he's.
but
He's
funny.
and funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking funny.
Tightest set I've
You-
ever seen, man.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. If you caught him Wednesday, midnight, any, down, like either
Okay.
at the factory or the store, even the improv,
Shit.
that set compared to shit that you do fucking Pittsburgh on a Wednesday at 7 p.m. for, like a corporate gig or some shit like that. Night and day.
Oh,
Night
and
fucking
day. I have this really crazy story where I was opening for him, right?
No shit.
And we, all up and down the East Coast, and I think this was must have been Boston. And I look out at the crowd, right? It's big crowd, right? 80, 90, maybe 100, 110.
Full room.
Essentially a full room. And looks
Oh,
out,
fuck. Ah,
he goes,
I'm in. Don't play me like that.
I'm calling my shot. I'm gonna crush tonight. And it was Avery calling his shot, right? And you know what happened?
Fuck! It's like the tiniest little shitter.
And
This is killing me right here. I don't know why I came over here.
But
Today's show is brought to you by Quadcore.
Devil's
Lifestyle
Covenant. What
Health
the fuck
System.
does that mean?
Quadcore is awesome.
Mine is
Full body and mind
50%
wellness
max
system that
HP
includes
plus
diet,
50%
fitness, mental
copper.
health, and freedom.
Great.
I use Quadcore every single day.
You know,
I just open the app,
I'm
see my
ready
4
for the
quadrants.
challenge, I think.
I see what my goals are, and I get my checklist of what I need to do to achieve my goals. Quadcore just works. It centers my life so I can focus on getting fit, healthy, emotionally stable, and reminds me of how important the values of our founding fathers are. They are the keystone to making my life stay on track. Quadcore. Get Quadcore. Use code FUDRUCKERS to get 10% off your first month. All right, so how do you guys make sense of the current state of how the perception of what you do versus what, let's say, you used to do? Like, how do you even process something like that?
Well, first of all, to answer your question, how do we make sense of it? We don't.
it's crazy.
No, but it's really crazy. I mean, it's real.
Oh my god, dude. How many hours of Rogan have these
What it
dudes
is
watched?
today versus, rewind 10, 20 years. Unrecognizable, right?
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
a completely different ballgame.
I mean, go back. Like, go back, like, 30,
Fuck me.
40 years ago, man.
Yeah.
Just go back.
Yeah. Isn't it
Totally
crazy
different.
though? Like, isn't it crazy how you
That's
can
what's up.
look and see how things change? Like the difference, like where we were versus where we are is completely fucking upside down.
Boom.
I was just
That's
But
how you.
that- is
That's
that
how you
always
do
been
it.
that
You just
fucking
swap.
way?
We're not reloading
Right,
anymore. We're
right,
just
that's
swapping
the
weapons.
question,
Well, except for that
because
time.
On the one hand, you look at today and you compare it to 10, 20 years ago, whatever.
That's
it's,
what I'm
completely
talking about.
different, unrecognizable. But then, go 10, 20 years ago. What were you saying then? What was it like 10, 20 years before that? And
That's
you're
what's up.
going,
That's what's up.
maybe these things are cyclical, and I know there's a lot of theories in some of the Eastern philosophies about that, and it makes one wonder, some of this stuff, maybe they're onto something.
Have you read the book from Henry Deaver, The Life Molecule? Are you familiar with this stuff?
We know deeper. Yeah. That thing's the Bible to us, man.
Yeah, like that shit. When I read that, it was like
Fuck.
wow. Okay,
Fuck
so
it.
some of this shit. So just so people understand, some of this shit that we're seeing is actually on a cellular structure.
You see me dancing?
Like inborn.
I can dance all day.
Right?
Totally.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
totally.
Deaver talks about this. I mean, when you look at the cellular structures within us and within our brains, that has fundamentally
Oh,
shifted
whoopsies.
entirely within the last 30, 40 years.
Yeah, or even longer, right?
Some
Even
could say.
longer than that. Even
Yeah.
longer than that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Deaver. I mean, I worship at the Church of Deaver, right?
Yeah.
And he's been so influential, also, to some of the more mainstream guys, right?
Okay.
Dr. Baxton and some of Graham Hancock's theories, of course,
Yeah.
are you see
Talk about that.
Deaver through all of these guys.
Yeah, we'll talk about some of the Hancock stuff because I'm just scratching the surface on that. But I know you guys.
Right. Well, there's a lot there, right? I mean, and it can be appreciated on so many different levels. I mean, I keep, you know, I keep
Oh, shit.
Docs, book, neural
Oh,
pathways. and
this
the
gun's so
structure of
inaccurate.
Gaia.
Jesus.
I keep that on my bedside table, and when I can't sleep at night, you know, and my, you know, my girlfriend gets annoyed because so it's the light, like, yeah, she wakes up in the middle of the night, you know, and I'm reading Hancock again.
But that brings us to Deaver's second book. I mean, masculinity in decline. That's a completely different thing. I mean, when we're talking about girlfriends. I mean, we talk about...
Because now there's there's a whole new sort of rule book now, right? Like,
Wow.
and
You could say that.
it's
Yeah.
really a choice whether you play by the rules or you don't.
Well, right.
Yeah. I mean, they threw the old rule book. That's in the trash. They throw that in the trash. It's not throw that. That's crazy.
Gotcha, bitch.
That there was a rule book and that there was sort of a social contract, I guess you could say.
You could say that, yeah.
Now has been discarded suddenly, like really kind of out of nowhere. Like,
Nope.
no, man, I think we're
Not good
fucking,
enough.
Lit like through the looking glass.
Oh.
A little bit. Like,
No,
you know,
it's
like,
hard to look at it
we're
any
not
other
in Kansas
way.
anymore, right? We're not in Kansas anymore.
It's surreal.
With some of
It's
this shit.
surreal out
With
there.
some of this shit.
With some of
Yeah.
it, yeah, it is
Yeah.
surreal out there, you know. And this is, and it makes you wonder, like, is this the new normal?
Wow.
Yeah.
You think it's a new normal?
I honestly am at this point now where I am just throwing my hands up and saying maybe it is.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
Is there a course correction? Like, is there a
good question.
That's a good question.
Is there a backlash or course? You know, is there like where's that? Where's that at? Especially
Fuck it. Keep the
like,
challenges coming.
in terms of
Have to not get damaged ever.
you know, the
'Cause I'm
new
that-
research now that shows
That's possible.
what's actually happening.
Man, that bun really got away there.
I was
All right, here we go.
Tintin on this. I was reading John Tintin wrote about this, about course correction after the rules had gone down. He was writing about the specific thing.
Oh.
And what he says, yeah, it's pretty crazy. What he says is if we want to right the ship, if we want to set it on the right path, the entire fabric of humanity and what bonds us with each other needs to change from that. That's what he says.
Social structure, the binding elements of social structure, and what the roots of them are, and where the foundation of those, what the foundation of the reasons for those were. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and it's not, I mean, these are not new ideas, right? They're old ideas. They look at any civilization throughout history, right? You know, and a lot of people, you know, there's this panic, "Ooh, what's going to happen?" And if you look through all of the civilizations throughout history, whether it be
All of them.
Mesopotamia or even Stonehenge, every society has its own version of rewriting.
Even Stonehenge, the
Think
famous
about the
society.
caveman that gets, you know, cast out for looking different, or you know, I mean, and that's just an example, but there are tons of examples.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah, because it's if you chart back, maybe it's easier to go from front to back or back to front, but you go, you know, hunter-gatherers, cavemen, ancient Aztecs, Egyptians.
That's a
ancient,
big yes,
Babylonians.
please.
You know, you keep going through. The list. Eventually, you get to like, holy fucking shit, we're in the like industrial age.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
suddenly like.
Right, and I'm glad you mentioned the
Yeah,
industrial age too, because you know, where did people start working then?
Factories.
Factories. Where else?
Cities, like in communities, right? Buildings.
Building communities, exactly.
Yeah.
And then what comes after the industrial age?
Ho, 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 ho.
Computers.
Right. So,
That,
How do we?
Says it all.
So fascinating. That's amazing.
Challenge event hard. Fuck.
Let's talk about the stuff, the research you guys are doing, some of the stuff you guys are breaking new ground on. The stuff.
Oh
with,
shit, he's spawning shit.
with the stuff
Why
with,
can't I hit him? Am I that bad?
extraterrestrial stuff you guys are
Oh
doing,
shit, no, stop.
blowing minds
Oh,
across
fuck.
campus, across, the scientific papers that people are saying you can't publish now.
I mean, we've become pariahs ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, kind of not so dissimilar.
Ah.
I mean, people come after us
Well,
all
you
the
wa-
time.
Yeah, and you know what? Maybe that's a sign.
Oh, they're
that
proximity
you're
mines.
breaking new
Ah.
ground.
Yeah.
Because if you were just repeating back to people what they want to hear, then that's a sign that you are basically running in place. But
Yeah.
if people are telling you shut the fuck up, guess what?
You're onto
That's
Must
a
be
good
doing
sign.
something right.
You're onto something
Must be
there.
doing
Yeah.
something right.
Yeah, we don't like to play it safe.
100%.
Yeah.
And there is, and we're not just taking stabs in the dark. Like, we have the evidence, right? And people don't want to look at it, maybe. That's one
Yeah.
thing. But
Yeah.
there's evidence of these things, whether it's photographic or video evidence. And, of course, there's, people think of the loony theories, right? Or it's Bigfoot, but it's not that.
It's not
Oh, yeah.
that. People like
It's-
to make a big Hollywood thing about out of this thing, like E.T. Oh, there's a guy
Ooh.
in a bike that flies or something. They like to say
Ooh.
that kind of thing.
Right.
But we're not talking about that. Take the bike out of the picture and just make it the alien that's flying.
Right, because there's a much longer, bigger, sort of macro point of view on this that is not just sort of the liberal,
Yeah.
Hollywood, mainstream globalist perspective on this.
Exactly.
But that transcends all kinds of, whether it's the stuff you guys are doing or what is happening in sort of the whole
Yeah.
political situation happening right now. I mean, I feel fucking bad for people who are sort of under the impression that there's a certain way that you have to look and set what you have to say and what you have to wear and the way you're supposed to walk. I mean, it's all
Damn. Shit is strong, son.
It really is, and it'll be interesting to see what this new Biden administration
Damn, son.
to some of the.
I feel bad.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that fucking guy. Like, I think whether or not I do think there are literal puppeteers in the government. Like,
Gotcha, mofo.
say
Oh.
whatever. But I
Gotcha,
know you guys
mofo.
are kind of have done a lot
Not
of
even
research on this and
close,
know-
baby.
know shit about this. But I don't see it fucking happening.
It's
I don't
not.
see it fucking happening.
It's
It's
easy
not.
to become disillusioned, right? And that's how
Not
it goes,
even.
right?
Not even gonna look at
And
that.
It will.
Hell no. The
time will
bow
tell,
makes it
obviously.
impossible to dual wield
There are
for
a
some
lot of different
stupid
ways this could
reason.
shake out.
As if the dog isn't skilled enough to shoot a bow and arrow with one
There
hand.
isn't a crystal ball.
No.
Get
I mean,
real.
you think about all the pathways that this thing could go. You think about it's like the roots of a tree, kind of, splitting into millions of different pathways.
What do the fuckers who
Good.
pull the levers know that we don't?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Right? Because today we have
Oh, fuck!
relations with their interests,
Ah!
right? We have the government, whether it's federal, state, even local, right? And they have their own interests.
Oh
some of
shit.
other
The
power
recoil on this is actually like insane.
We have, whether it's the government or it's some of the corporations, and they each have their own interests, and it's really scary. It's getting really scary out there because what happens to just the average Joe?
Where'd he go?
I mean, we have a lot of smart terms, you might say. You might say that we talk in a lot of lingo or whatever, but it all boils down to one basic thing.
There we go. That's a headshot.
Man. People follow
Got him
along.
right as he did doing his attack.
And what is
Nope.
so scary and so
Nope.
disruptive is you have shit like crypto coming now and blockchain technology and the entire it's not, I shouldn't say scary, it's actually liberating in a way that there's a countercurrent to some of this old world shit that has been completely ingrained and running the show.
Cool. Coins.
And I'm glad you said countercurrent, right? Because it's a sea change. It really is a sea change, right? We had, what structures did we have before, right? You know, we had cash, and whether it's coins or dollar bills, or even some of the, you know...
I feel like I have to take that one.
The
That's like
credit
way
card,
too
right?
good.
That was a big sort of turning point. Today we have Bitcoin, we have... and Bitcoin,
Yeah, this way.
Bitcoin at this point, that's old. You know, and we have NFTs and all of this, right? It's completely different. It's completely changing the way that we even think about
Whoa!
everything.
What am I? What the
Everything.
fuck? What the?
It's not even, you know, it's currency, but then it's just the way that we think.
Okay.
I mean,
I guess
think about
we're gonna
it.
need to
Go back. You just go back.
get a little more serious here.
30, 40. Multiply that by 8. Add another 20.
Keep going back.
You keep going back after that.
We'll go even back further. You know, what were we using as currency in, you know, the caveman, the Mesopotamian days?
That was more of a barter system type of
That's trading, right?
Barter.
And at that point, you're just
The barter
trading
system.
for, and the question is, what's the difference between now
Come on,
and
there we
then?
go.
Sometimes it feels very different. and
Oh
sometimes
shit! They're on the roof. Oh fuck!
things haven't changed at all, right? Like things are fucking.
Yeah.
We are in a cycle. We are in an
Fuck.
eternal cycle, like sort of like, you know, like one of those.
The recoil on this gun is crazy, dude. I have to pull down so much.
Have things been? Are we?
Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it now. Oh, dude.
Look at
Oh, jeez!
when you
That's
look.
Killing me, Smalls.
That's you can't be helped with that. It's we start at a place and you come right back to it. That's what's amazing.
What, have you guys heard of this? What are they called? Crabs? The crab salts? They're these, you familiar
I've
with
read a
this?
little bit about it,
No, I
but
don't know what this is.
It blows my mind. This is right up your alley. You guys will dig this. It's, I guess when crabs in the ocean, you know, whatever. I don't know, different kinds of crabs, right? But generally, crabs have something in their DNA or in their cellular structure that when they decompose and their remains become part of the sea floor, you know, we talk about shells and sea stuff on the ground, that they release crab salts. And
Crab salts.
Now, there's a doctor. What's his fucking name? Mark Prance. Dr. Mark Prance has been crystallizing these, I guess, and not synthesizing them, but extracting the point of it is that the crab salts have sort of it's like an immunity booster that is completely game changing from the research that's coming out now. That basically, if they can harness the sort of shield that these crab salts, that the DNA exists. I'm trying to think of what I've been taking them. I've been taking them. They've kind of encapsulated them, and they're saying that they create something like 100,000, like the percentage of immunity boosting that you get from the crab salts is going to eradicate all illness and disease, and because your immunity is going to spike through the roof, where it's pretty cool. Anyways,
wow.
I'm not endorsing that. I'm not saying like everybody should go start eating and consuming crab salts, because I don't even think it's on the fucking market yet. Obviously, I get some shit ahead of time, and I know people, and if it does get in, I don't know if the fucking FDA is gonna want to mess with it because it's so fucking disruptive to the pharmaceutical industry. If you start using crab salts to eliminate disease, what do you think the fucking pharmaceutical industry is going to do?
Wow.
I mean, that's interesting.
Wow.
What do you think the reaction is going to be from all these companies saying, wait, people take one pill
crab
and then
salts?
Oh,
they're-
Jesus Christ.
yeah, and they're going to be fully inoculated from every disease and all illness, and even this Dr. Prance was saying, let's say you fall and break a bone, your bones are going to heal
That's true.
like very quickly.
Using crab salts.
Crab
It-
salts do that.
Just
that?
rack them up, boys. We got so
Anyways,
much
I
gold.
don't know if there's
We're gonna annihilate
be
this
a
thing.
world in which crab salts become everyday usage, and it's not for everybody. And I know that it's probably
Rack 'em up.
15, 20 years out until it becomes that. I just think
Nice.
it's fucking cool. I just think it's fucking cool that science is like digging into the mysteries
Boom! Get him out of here.
of our relationship to disease.
Definitely.
Sure. Yeah.
Definitely.
Totally, man. I mean, science is interesting. It can answer a lot of life's mysteries, as you said.
Energy storage.
I don't know if I told you this. I saw
Oh, shit.
I was up in
That's
Montana.
dope.
I was doing some fly fishing with an old buddy of mine who you probably know, but I don't want to talk about it on the show. I don't want to tell you.
Tell
who I
us
was
after.
with,
You
but
tell
it
us
was-
after. Yeah.
Yeah. It was. That's going to get a lot of attention if I even fucking say his name. But I was up there, and we are like fucking 9 hours away from a gas station or a fucking home, anything. We are in the middle of nowhere. Like, you drop us down in the middle of nowhere. There is no internet, nothing. We are out there off the river,
Nah.
and
Keep what I got. It's so over leveled for
fucking
this next
eagle,
area.
like a bald eagle.
Oh, more gold.
Yeah, flying
Goody
down,
goody,
and
boys.
Big motherfucker, like I don't know, 15-foot wingspan.
No kidding.
Wow.
And scoop up this, I think it was either a mouse or maybe a rat. It grabbed this rat and just picked it right up off by the tail, by his back of his neck, you know, and off it went. And it was like, holy shit, like the fucking wingspan and the power and the speed of that bird. Wow.
Animals
And we were
are
just like-
amazing.
Did that just happen? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that just happened.
You
It's
gotta
one of
marvel
those
at that.
moments. It's one of those moments.
That
It's
just happened.
Nature's fucking wild. Like, whether it's the fish who are swimming down the stream,
Yeah.
like in schools, I guess.
Yeah.
Or is it like, there's obviously deer and elk and all kinds of, there's rabbits and
The
all
fuck?
the way down to like bugs off in the dirt,
I mean,
all working together in this symbiotic, and man, human beings. Like,
Fuck
we're
off,
there.
Lantern Spirits.
Don't forget
That's
that.
the thing.
We are part of nature.
And we are
too.
animals, aren't we?
you gotta remember. You gotta remember.
That's the crazy part.
We're
Oh, shit.
Crazy.
deep
no, no.
down inside
Stop.
of us, at a cellular
There we go.
level.
Gotcha, bitch.
We're animals at the end of the day, and we broke out of the food chain.
Nope.
We got the food chain
We
We're
broke
out.
out of the food chain.
entirely.
Yeah. But are we?
In some ways, we're in it.
Are we?
In
Yeah.
some ways, we're in it. Yeah. You could say that.
Because we affect the cycle of we do affect the food chain. Like, we do. Whether
Just save
you're
money till I
locally
actually do
sourcing
find a
or,
good
like, if you're getting
weapon, I
shit
guess.
from McDonald's, like,
Yes.
at whatever level you're at, you are
Oh, shit.
engaging and affecting the food chain of all creatures.
Oh, we're in it. We're in it. Yeah. It's pretty remarkable, and I know Rajat has a lot of sort of interesting theories about
Fuck.
how we have evolved past.
Fuck. There we go.
You know, those early humans
Oh,
that were more
might have been
of
close.
an animal nature and did sort of.
Head.
They were more in touch with their primal human.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right,
I
that's
mean,
not good.
You go back 100 years. Say you go back 100 years. You look at the people back then.
Ah.
These guys are getting in fights. These guys are doing things that we can't even imagine. They're fishing. They're just grabbing. They're tackling.
Oh,
bears,
this
they're
fucking
wrestling
monk.
bears. These guys are doing crazy things, man. These guys are in touch with their animal instincts.
Motherfucker.
Where did that
Yeah.
go? Like, where did that? How did that?
Damn. All right, I gotta.
So,
Guess use less large ammo so fast. Holy shit. I did not realize I was going through it so fast. Oh, I forgot to pick up this scroll. Fuck.
I'll tell you one thing. I mean, the pornography didn't help.
Weapon damage minus 50%, but each
Right.
attack hits
Yeah.
twice. Okay, fuck it.
fucking
Yeah.
porn. Like, you can't go to the mall without getting porn shoved down your throat.
It's crazy, man.
It's
every-
crazy.
fucking everywhere.
And
It's crazy
destroying-
out
I mean,
there.
think about a young boy. Think about a young boy going to the mall.
Careful.
I mean, just saying that. Just saying that. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Twitter's probably going crazy right now. Just after that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
No, but think about it though. I mean, just think about what that does to a kid's brain. You know,
Right.
they took a scan of a kid's brain. They took a scan.
Crazy.
It's crazy, man. Like these
Fuck it.
kids, they're thinking
Half
things that
half again.
we have
This is the
no
mega
idea.
challenger
When I
on
was a
this
kid, I
time.
was like,
I'm literally
I'm
gonna
gonna
die in
go
like
outside, I'm gonna
one hit.
roll around in the mud. something like that. That's pretty.
All of us when we were kids. I mean, none. You don't see any of that stuff today. We had so much. You know, we had to fight for ourselves and fend for ourselves, whether it be on the playground or on mother's lawn. You know, we would be. You know, our mom would send us out at the beginning of the day and say, "Come back. You know, come back in one piece," and that was it.
Yeah.
Are you able to say the shit that you said 10 years ago now? Like, let's say on Twitter.
No.
Nope. Next question.
go.
Nope.
That's we're just gonna do yes no questions. Yeah, that's awesome. No.
Oh, fuck.
That's been the biggest.
Oh,
shift that
oh, I didn't know there was another guy. Oh shit.
the shift from open expression, clear
Whew.
clear lanes of communication to now a very restricted environment.
Totally. I
on
mean,
social media.
like, I can't even do my jokes anymore.
I can't even
I
do
go up
my
on
jokes
stage right
anymore.
now. I'm trying to do, you know this joke. I tried to do my joke about how, what if Einstein was an Antifa? You know? Yeah. I tried to do this joke about what if Einstein was an Antifa. And
Yeah.
this is a universal joke, man. Everyone likes this joke. But I saw it
Everyone
today.
likes
I
this
saw it
joke.
today. Silence. Everyone's afraid.
Yeah.
Everyone's afraid.
Yeah, because if you laugh, you are acknowledging you are sort of a target on your back.
Yeah.
And nobody wants that. There's people that would agree with you and understand where the joke is coming from and understand that you know you have a point of view that is valid and fucking funny.
Thank you. Yeah.
But they don't want the baggage.
Dude, how does he
And the
get
question is,
fucking
you know, who's gonna stick
Joe's
their neck out
cadence
and
like so
get
perfect?
that backlash, and you know,
Yeah.
people are throwing around microaggression and all of these, you know, new terms.
Fuck.
You
Stop
know,
moving, you
who
bastard.
Who is going to be the one that's going to stand up and say, hey, I think that guy has a point, and I think, you know, and, you know,
Yeah.
Rajat and his,
Yeah.
you know, your transgender urinal joke, and that, and
Which is a fucking funny
Thank
joke.
you,
It's
and
man.
It's also true.
Thank you, man.
yeah,
And it's also fucking
and it's also true.
I mean, I'll tell you what. If people point out microaggressions, what like when Abraham Lincoln got shot in the head, he's like, oh, this is a microaggression. What if that?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't say
You
that.
can't say that. No, I mean like when this thing comes out, you get it.
Oh, well, your Twitter's gone.
It's gone.
I mean, like, you realize that, right? You realize
But you
are
have to do it.
You
You
have
have
by
to.
your Twitter handle.
You have to do it.
Who else
right?
is gonna be doing this thing? Who else is gonna be saying this if I'm not? You know?
So, where do we go? where do we go? And I mean, I have a platform. And you guys are more than welcome to say whatever the fuck you want to say on here. I might agree with you, I might not, but where are you going to go if you're silenced everywhere else? I can't have you guys on 24/7.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we were talking about cancel culture, and we did a whole talk about this at the UN and about how we're getting canceled and how our platforms are getting
Upgrade the
diminished.
selected weapon by
Yeah,
+3
no, I mean, like,
for a
'cause this is
cursed
real thing. It's a
scroll.
real problem. People are talking about this.
Well, guess what? Motherfuckers across the world now are looking at us as whether, like, as a canary in a coal mine
Yeah.
situation. They want to know what the direction this trend is going in, and if there's even a way out of it.
Oh
Right.
fuck.
And you know, we've
All right.
talked
Shit.
to,
What I get?
you know, people that study this stuff, right? Artush Sibian, and we were
When
in a
reloading, there's a
email
33%
just
chance to
talking
double
about
the
some
ammo.
of this
Oh,
stuff.
good. I don't really reload that much, so.
So, oh, great, nicest guy, and
Yeah.
just fucking smart.
He's smart as a whip.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we had him on actually. Yeah, we did. We spoke to him like, this is a while.
Good.
now.
Yes, we need that. We're gonna need to be near constantly dual wielding from here on out, I think.
Still engaged in the fight.
Yeah, he's fighting a good fight. All of the greats. There's a good group of us that are still fighting that good fight. Joanne Packman and all of them.
She even allowed
Well, and, you know, the question is where.
to. Right.
This is what's crazy about Joanne. Joanne Packman is getting smeared as a misogynist
Yeah, and that
fucking
that
crazy.
Yeah.
bothers me.
because
Explain that to me.
she's a woman. That's what's
Right.
crazy about
Mhm.
it.
It's upside down
Mm-hmm.
land, is what it is. It is through the looking glass. It is. We are now in
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland territory, and it's fucking pretty disturbing.
Oh, it's
Late,
it's
man.
tech-
Crazy.
I mean,
Yeah.
the entire fabric of humanity is uprooted. Rip that thing out.
What is? I mean, is there the silver lining? I guess, or maybe sort of the light at the end of the tunnel. Is it sort of mind expansion? Is it psilocybin, the psychedelic sort of?
Jesus,
renaissance
just
that's
stand there and
happening?
take it, bro.
A lot of great thinkers that are.
Fine,
that are
I'm good with
sort
that.
of getting out in front of it. Obviously,
Oh,
it
shit.
should come out the past 10 years with legalization of marijuana and the sort of normalization and legalization of medicinal use, but also mind expansion use. And when are we at the forefront of when those things, when the mushroom psilocybin and DMT start?
What am I at?
becoming
+7s?
more, socially acceptable. Is
That's a
that,
dog
is
shit
that
one, so
sort of
that's an
exit,
absolute no.
ramp for the course that we're on?
That's a really good question.
Nah,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't like what I have. What I have is
I think
actually
she got a
really
lot
strong.
right? You know, we're not seeing. First of all, we're not seeing.
Dash
marijuana
skill has
legalization
3
everywhere, right? So I want to
charges.
make that
That's true.
distinction. I want to push back a little bit on that. And whether it's, you know, expansion of the mind or psychedelics.
That's
or
too good.
whatever it is,
I
and of
like it
course,
too
you know,
much.
all civilizations.
The other ones would have
throughout
been
history
like
have their own
almost
versions, right?
objectively better,
You know,
but the 3 dashes is just
they
so
found a
good.
way to use that. Will we? We don't know.
I mean, you look back at the civilization, the different societies that are the building blocks of our society today, and you see that these guys are doing psychedelics, they're doing mushrooms, they're doing ayahuasca.
Is that where God comes from?
Maybe.
Because it's fucked up. If you
Does
think about it,
God
like,
come from drugs,
there
man?
Is a connection between our perception
Bro.
of the afterlife and this psychedelic experience. And I'm not I don't believe in God, you know,
Wow.
but I do believe that there is a, higher power,
That's crazy.
right?
That's crazy. I mean,
That's crazy.
I'm an atheist.
Right.
I'm an atheist, but that doesn't mean that I don't believe in God. I believe in God. You know?
Oh shit.
Like,
That's fucked up. Kind of that duality.
yeah, no, that's the thing. I mean, when I say I'm an atheist, I say I'm an atheist. I go outside in the street and say I'm an atheist. Everyone's like, oh, you don't believe in God. That's not necessarily true. I think that when I mean, like, there's definitely a heaven and a hell. I think there's definitely a heaven because
Oh,
I don't know
shit.
if you guys saw this. I read something the other day. They found the horn. They found the horn. They found the devil horn. The archaeologists, they found this. Yeah.
I didn't see that. We should, we'll link to that.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Found the horn.
Oh Jesus.
And nobody's you're not gonna find
Oh, that was it.
time.
Shit.
And they're
Fuck.
not gonna talk about this. They're gonna be talking about
No, that blows up their whole.
Yeah.
That blows up their whole.
That
plan.
destroys
They have
everything.
no, then tomorrow, what are they going to, they've got nothing,
There's no vested interest
Right.
in that particular narrative.
Exactly.
Follow the money, right?
Follow the money.
If you start pulling the stray strand of the fabric, then the whole fucking piece suit comes down
Done.
around the shoes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. I can't believe that.
They found the horn, man. It's
That's
crazy.
fucking crazy.
It's crazy, and it just kind of boils down to
oh yeah, well
religion
fuck it.
and like what religion even means to humanity, and like how we kind of
Oh shit.
filter religion through society today. You know, I mean, go back.
You can. I forgot you can etch them. Shit, I should have done that when it was cheaper. Dumb fuck.
See how religion affects society. It's way more. It's way more, but it's also.
So now it's diminished.
I didn't say that. No, I didn't say it's diminished. It was more applicable back in early society when you talk about the Egyptians, you talk about the pyramids. These are religious structures. These are religious structures. Think about the structures today. The structures today, we're talking
Money.
Empire State Building.
Ah.
The religion of capitalism. The religion
Yeah.
of
That's a different kind of religion.
Money.
That's a different kind of religion. Exactly. I mean, people talk about the 5 pillars of Islam. And then you think about what a pillar is. That's an architectural design. Yeah. And that goes back to the pyramids and the Egyptians and architectural structures in general.
Oh shit. There he is.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what's what are the this is such a corny thing, like the 7 habits of successful people, but what are the things that you use to achieve success in your life?
I'm glad you asked. And we've talked about, you and I have talked about this off the podcast, but this, through a lot of my studies, right, of pattern emerged. I did a study of, some of the most successful thinkers and sort of creative minds throughout history. Alexander the Great, Cleopatra, names we all, we know these names, Shakespeare, and, a pattern starting to emerge, right? And there's a lot of new research in sleep science. Now, what does that say? All of these people got sleep every night, and in their sleep, we found that they were having essentially dreams, right? And now, what is dreaming? Right? Define dreaming.
I think it's a imaginative
Oh fuck.
journey that your sleeping mind goes on, which filters and processes human experience, your own human experience. Besides that, I don't.
No, but you're right. No, that's exactly right. And essentially what I found is that you need to have those two in balance, right? What's called the waking hours
Woo!
and the sleeping hours.
Wow.
And it's important, essentially, all of these great thinkers have, and this is an oversimplification, obviously, but if you're interested, you can link to or the research. But essentially, what it boils down to is if you go to sleep at night, it's much better for the brain, and you allow the brain to have more abstract thoughts, right? You know, a big, whether it's dragons or whatever you're dreaming about, right? Could be.
Those aren't that good of inscriptions.
Taking a dip in the pool, you know, they're images that you grab. Essentially, your brain is digesting from day-to-day life, and when you're asleep, your brain is creating new experiences. During the day, of course, you're limited, right? You're having what are called limited experiences, right? You're interacting with the world around you. They're set in stone. And then when you're asleep, you create images with your mind. You're combining things, and you're able to imagine a much greater array of experiences. And it's really important.
Wow. Today's show is brought to you by BigBlinds.com. BigBlinds.com is the only poker strategy site. It's the site that I use when I'm prepping up for a big game. Go on to BigBlinds.com and get tips, tricks, insights, and all the latest news from the online poker world. It's a great site to get on there, and all sorts of people, world-class players, talk about betting strategies, card combinations, different, whether it's Texas Hold'em or 5-card stud or all the variations of the game. Also, let's
5-card stud.
News, latest
We're gonna deal you 5 cards, and you pick 5 cards from those 5 cards. Those sneaky motherfuckers.
Poker strategy site. My approval. All right, let's get back to the show. So I was just thinking about Cosby and Bill Cosby and the run that motherfucker had.
That guy's crazy.
Holy shit! Like, starts in the 60s, or I guess, yeah, early 60s. He's doing the Tonight Show and all those old TV shows, and then he's got
Boom!
And then the
Get him out of
Cosby Show,
here.
and then stand-up career
Look at this
that's,
now.
like, bigger than
Terrible.
could.
That's what it
Nobody
is.
compares to that. Like, maybe Seinfeld, maybe
Terrible.
Chappelle, maybe a couple guys,
Maybe.
couple like Mount Rushmore guys. Another level.
Dude's a legend.
And
Reloading -20, damage
fucking
tank +3.
in jail. I don't know if he's in jail right. Is he out
Oh.
of jail right now? What's it? Because
Ooh.
the gall for us.
Oh, actually, I feel like that's probably a god tier pick right now, because 14%
for our culture.
of, what do I have, 39, 40,
The
60, 67
that
hit points? So 14% of 67?
I mean, we talk about
So every time I get damaged, I can take a maximum of like,
what he did for his family
Uh,
and how he did not cuss. And
I
what
don't
he
know,
didn't
whatever,
do.
like 9, 10 damage? Like less?
Yo,
That's pretty good.
greatest lessons I have ever seen someone
And
give their son.
I will say,
That is
if he committed a crime,
pretty good.
if he was guilty of the actions that he was accused of, then
Yeah.
he should pay for. Like, he should. I mean, just like anybody else.
I'm the
should.
first
He
one to
should-
say that. I'm
yeah,
the first
like,
one.
There needs to be justice.
Of
I
course.
believe in the.
Nope.
I believe in the system of laws. You know, like we have to. Everybody has to pay the piper if they've committed crimes, and if that's what a jury decides, then that is what needs to happen. It needs to be fair, because he shouldn't be.
Totally.
He shouldn't be able to get away with it. But I will say, you have to weigh it against the comedy and the career and what he
Definitely.
gave back to us.
And I mean, you look at the head that Theo has on his shoulders right now. You look at Theo Huxtable and what Cosby did for him. It's undeniable.
Eh.
It's undeniable. This guy. And
And how does that compare to? I don't even know what he was accused of doing, but you know, inappropriate stuff that suddenly, by the way, maybe wasn't inappropriate when he started. Maybe was something that was more acceptable in society.
Yeah.
Then society changes, and Bill Cosby doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And when was he supposed to get that memo?
Right.
Yeah. No, did someone send him an email? Did someone send him? Yeah. Oh, if you got an email, then that's a different story. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Come
yeah.
on.
If you
Yes!
got an email, it's like,
Oh,
that's,
fun. The
that's
gambling
society.
paid off,
Sincerely,
baby.
society.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like that,
Jesus.
yeah.
Oh, that took
can
all
see
my
it.
money.
That's
All right,
the
totally
thing.
worth. Totally worth. It's okay. This will be a fast fight,
And
hopefully.
Who is out there right now that's changing
Yeah, this boss fight is hard.
so many guys?
God. Oh my God.
Like, no doubt.
I mean,
They're-
we mentioned Ken Collins. I mean, R.I.P. Ken Collins. You said him today. Though.
Yes.
So yeah. R.I.P.
I just saw this morning. Kyle Maxon. 250 million views. And that just came out like 2 days ago.
That
Where is
guy,
he?
like, I am so happy. I remember him back when he was just like hitting open mics.
Nicest dude.
Comes out. You got everything
Ooh.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't
No.
seen it yet.
No.
I have it queued up on my
Yeah.
tab.
Is it good?
Dude.
That was pretty quick.
Dude.
It's just he goes underwater. I feel like I could have killed him quicker. Nice.
Ripped.
Oh my
Like,
God.
like, looks like, you know, Stallone and Rocky IV. Like that level of
Tough dude.
sculpting.
Tough dude.
That's a tough.
Comes
dude.
out, strips down to, you know, basically he's got like Calvin
Okay.
Klein boxer briefs on, right? Like right away, he's like, "Look at me, motherfucker!" Right? Like, fucking
Damn.
below, and people are like losing it, of course, and he's strutting around. He doesn't even give what like first fucking 5 minutes of that special is him going, "Look at me, you motherfuckers!" Right? Like,
That's awesome.
Damn.
you, right? Just,
Damn.
like,
Only
so
Maxim, man. Only he can
And
do that
I-
shit.
I think like you could have, like people were ready to leave after 5 minutes because they were just like, that is more show than I've gotten in a regular
All right.
set than I've seen.
I gotta get these weapons like a little bit
He goes on his, like,
stronger
he goes and, like,
before I fight the last boss, because I don't know what the fuck the last boss does, but there is a point in this fight. I've only fought him one time where he like starts some kind of timer in like the middle of the arena, and if you don't out damage him, he just fucking one shots you, kills you.
stop supporting
Like, and you don't get a revive. He like destroys like the entire like arena that you're fighting in. And it's like
25 people walk
it's
out
fucked.
because you know why? Because Merrill Lynch is the
Selected
holder
weapon by
in the
+1.
stream, or there's some connection between
Replace a normal
their
inscription.
financial
Yeah, okay,
institutions
we'll
and
do
streaming
that.
platforms now because they're servicing their servers.
25%.
I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
But
That is
That's
a
crazy
dope.
because Maxim,
That is
I mean,
good.
That's what I like about him. I mean, he just doesn't give a shit about this kind of stuff.
Oh,
he doesn't
but
give a shit.
from the
oh,
perspective,
he's not even on. He's not even online. Like he
No.
doesn't even
Oh,
fuck-
he doesn't
even
care.
fucking
He doesn't
mess with
care.
that
Give a
shit,
fuck.
no.
but from the perspective of some of these big companies, he's radioactive.
He's radioactive to these
Right?
guys. Yeah.
He's radioactive. They say I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole
Definitely.
because I'm gonna get shocked and my brand.
Field armor to my. No.
I think he's gonna survive it, though. I think he's gonna weather the storm because I think there are more people out there who want to hear what he has to say.
Why is this? They make these areas so fucking
Follow
big,
him
dude.
to wherever he wants to take it. And that could be on his own platform. That could be in a strictly a live environment. It could be an interactive, third-party, independent sort of platform. But I think he's going to weather this storm, and I think that he's basically laughing his way to the
Definitely.
because there is, but
Radioactive.
it could go the other way, and he could end up.
Oh
becoming
shit.
smarter.
Hello.
Totally.
You think he's in danger?
I do. I think that he has a target on his back. I think the snipers are out. Like, not literally, no. Literally, no. I don't think that he's in physical danger. I don't think he's at that level. I don't think that he's rehabilitation. Look at this. Okay. He was an enemy of the state for a lot of people, to the CIA, to the FBI, to the organized, the cabal that organized itself between organized labor, the military-industrial complex, and the intelligence agencies. That's not where I believe Maxim's at.
Right. He's still
That
more
level.
in that comic space.
Definitely. He's more of a
zone.
comedian.
Yeah.
He's more of a comedian.
Yeah.
Guy. Yeah. Dude packs heat.
Now,
though.
are you? But
He's hung.
well, I think to kind of close this loop on Maxim, like his, I think it's partly the way he
The
uses
runaway healing bun.
That's perhaps most distracting,
Oh yeah.
literally frightening for some people.
Well, it's like Elvis, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, it actually is. I mean, Elvis is not out there on stage looking his like 10-inch dick out on the stage.
This is so funny.
On the stage.
No, but the dude was hung. Elvis. He was hung too.
Yeah, but he's not using it
Right.
as a.
This is the journey of the
That's true.
little healing bun that
He's
could,
like
bro.
Elvis on steroids.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, when you look at his set, you think maybe he is on something. But that's also just
I
his
don't know
raw. You know, I don't know if
I
that
don't know
comes
what
raw or
that
what.
dude fucks with.
Yeah.
I don't know what that dude fucks with. I did this camping trip with him a couple years ago.
So
before
dumb.
he got way jacked, like before he got where he is now, and we partied for sure. And I will tell you guys off the air what he was into and what he was doing, which is a whole other thing that I should save for when he's on and if he wants to talk about it. I need to know.
Cool.
How much can the brain absorb when it comes to new information?
There's been a lot of stuff done where the brain is absorbed
Rectorino.
something is said to them, and it can take all of that in. But some of it goes in one ear out the other too. So you kind of have
That's where that phrase comes from.
yeah, in one ear out the other. So it's up for debate exactly how much the brain can absorb, but
Oh.
it's variable, man. It could be whatever.
Yeah, I think like it's sort of depending on how much, there's a lot of variables, like you said, a lot of factors that go into what creates the circumstances for the absorption of information.
Yeah,
right?
and of course there are different parts of the brain, right? Frontal lobe and and some people are right-brained or left-brained. Right brain is more mathematical, whereas the left brain is of the more for creative types.
I think it's. I mean, I might. Maybe I'm displaying my own sort of sort of ignorance on the subject. It's the opposite. It's left. Well, I think it's because it becomes a mirror.
Yes,
Right. It becomes
right.
a mirror.
That's. I'm glad you actually caught that. Yeah, it's a flipped mirror image where the right side of the brain controls the left side of the body, and vice versa. But it is really interesting when you look at the different parts of the brain, because each one controls a different part of the human body too.
Wow, that's amazing. I was talking to
That's amazing.
Dwayne Johnson a lot.
They're too fast. They're too fast.
And he was explaining
Stop being so fast.
The amount of the nutritional, or I guess the nutrient ratio that he
Oh.
has to maintain his body and also his energy level, and how the nutrient ratio that he has to strictly adhere to blew me away. Like, changed the way I think about diet. It's not what you think. I mean, because it's not just all,
Okay.
It's a whole range of vitamin-rich
Bit.
nutrients and minerals that if like an average Joe on the side of the road had to live that way, would probably fucking jump off a bridge, like, because of the stricture, the
Ugh.
because of how strict it is.
Okay.
Yeah, what I kind of got from that is that if he continues down this road, because it's not something that's going to diminish, right?
I gotta go back to that that
My
craftsman.
thing is
I
that-
gotta make
well,
my
I guess I should ask you
weapons
guys,
better.
where-
Oh, there
what's
is a way
5
up
years
here.
from now looking like for,
Oh, no, there's not.
the political climate,
You can only get
cultural
most of the
climate,
way up.
where science is going to be at, like
It's not like
jump
enough to get
forward
all the way.
10 years, like you're in a time machine.
Huh,
What
okay.
what does that look like to you?
Oh, yes, you are.
Right.
I take
You
it
know.
back.
No one knows the answer, right? The smartest guy in the world, even he's not going to know necessarily exactly what it's going to look like in the future, right? That would be talking about a crystal ball that doesn't exist currently. I wish it did.
Don't we all?
But it could be a number of there are a number of possible
Boom.
futures ahead of us. It just depends on what happens today and what happens now, what happens tomorrow, and that'll affect what happens the day after. It is the butterfly effect. It is. And depending on how, I don't know how the Rock fits into all of that, but he certainly has a lot of
Almost there.
if that.
Well, yeah, power and fear. Is that what you said? Like,
Yeah, sphere, but
the power is fear. But that's
In his-
interesting. I feel it's like that's almost like a Freudian slip, because the duality of power and fear is maybe the one of the defining sort of dualities of the next 25, 50 years, right?
well, in the human
Power
condition,
versus
right?
fear.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
if you go back 20, 30 years. Go back
Gotcha,
20
motherfucker.
years.
Gotcha,
If
motherfucker.
you look at the duality back then and the spheres
Gotcha, motherfucker.
you have, I think.
What do we got?
Well, actually,
I
I'm
got
not
enough for
sure if the
2.
rock
Okay.
announcement fits into
Beautiful.
it, but that being said,
That
In
being
the
I
said,
think he fucking does. I actually think he, in an interesting way, I think he does more than a lot of people do. And I mean, this is just maybe because I know him a little bit better than
Whoa!
a lot of people do, and I've kind of been around him. If someone's gonna put a gun to my head and say, what does the future look like? Where are we in 15 years? To me, it is pretty clear. It's that. I think he will. I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will run for president, and I think he will win. And I think he will restructure society.
come on.
In
What are you doing? I was just missing.
in a new way that will
God damn, the recoil, dude.
the
Killing me.
party
There we go.
system that we have, and will reorganize the government so there will be one. I wouldn't call it. It's hard because we get stuck with names. We get stuck with with terminology that's antiquated, that's expired. But it will be the closest thing you could call it is a benevolent monarchy, and a magnanimous kingdom. And because of what's we already know is happening to evolution, and specifically in Homo sapiens, in human beings. I believe that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will transcend the human form as we know it and become I guess like a giant who walks the earth. So he will radically increase his body mass size to a point where he will be, you know, basically the size of
Oh shit. Oh,
you
I'm
know,
fucked now.
King Kong or something like that.
I gotta go dual wield these and just full send.
On the big island in Hawaii, that will become the only place that he can survive because of the conditions there. And that's where he's from, obviously. But there,
Oh.
you will rule not only America,
Bro,
but the
how's
world.
there, like, what is happening here? I'm so confused. Like, every time I just zone in on one, they just fucking run away.
We will follow him. You know, we will do what he says. Because of the whole duality of
Nope.
you know, power versus fear.
Right,
Give me
well,
enough to
that's,
keep upgrading my shit.
yeah,
Sure.
could be.
Sounds
Guess we'll see what happens.
Or dash. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
need
obviously,
one for
like
sure.
you said,
For sure,
you
for
know,
sure,
there's
for
no
sure.
crystal ball, but
Right. But yeah, I don't know.
Ba ba ba
I think it's very
bum.
possible.
Right. Well, I don't know The Rock. Like
Entirely possible.
It would be very. It'd be very interesting to see how that all shakes out.
There's a lot of paths for sure, and I guess
And there's no way to say that's not going. There's no way to say that that's definitely not going to happen. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, there's people that will say that's not physically possible. That kind of growth in that amount of time, that kind of evolution, but all that stuff's getting completely torn up.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's a. Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see what happens. I guess.
yeah.
That's interesting.
I just keep dashing all day.
How long has it been, man? It's been like what?
I think they were saying it's been a while, like a couple of years, but
Wow.
we're here now, so let's get into it. And it's been, I mean, a lot's been happening.
Wait, did it just start over?
So we have a lot to get to, but it's been kind of a crazy, you know, what, couple years.
Well, a crazy couple of years. Certainly a crazy couple of months,
Say that again.
which I'm sure we'll get into.
Yeah. Well, everything you guys have been doing has been outrageous, been awesome, and inspiring to me.
Is it just replay?
So,
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
it's great that you're here, and we have so much to get into.
Fuck.
I just wanted to start with that and welcome you. And
I see. Okay. Oh, no. I can't tell. I think it just started over. Fuck. Where was I? What was I? Fuck. Challenge event. Fuck off. Oh, suck it. Fuck it. Let's see what do we get. Cover random HP when obtaining bones. Oh, that's funny. A lot of soul essence from this run. Boobay. Bad luck on these chests, though. Alright, here we go. Boss time, baby. Good on that. Fuck it. Oh, I got an achievement. An achievement for that. Alright, fuck it. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. If he kills me, I don't know. We'll see. This didn't go so well the first time I did it. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. He does this, and then I don't know what I'm supposed to be, like... Oh, okay. I did kill him, I guess. Nice. Take that, you shitty polar bear. Yeah, these weapons were pretty fucking strong. For sure. Nice. More achievements. Yeah, that was pretty sick. And now I have so much spend. Nice. 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 Oh, nice. Love it. Dope. What I'm talking about. Now, time to go on to Elite. Alright, so let's find out if this fucking thing...
Like right away, he's like, look at me, motherfucker. Right? Like,
he's radioactive.
He's
go into and survive because of the conditions there, and that's where he's from, obviously. But
all up and down the East Coast when I can't sleep at night, and
terrestrial stuff, you guys have been blowing minds.
well, that's the question, isn't it? Right? Because, today we have
Like by the tail, by his back of his neck.
yeah.
all of them. This off the podcast, but shocked, and my brand's going to be radioactive. That's what they're thinking about.
Point where he will be just works. It centers my life so I can focus on getting fit, healthy, emotionally stable, and reminds me of how important the values of our founding fathers are.
Throughout history, whether it be Mesopotamia or
globalists, synthesizing them, but extracting. And if there's orange,
And we broke out of the food chain. Yeah.
I don't know if I told you this. I saw and disease and
see in the caveman, the Mesopotamia, right? We have the government, whether it's federal,
globalist. Let's talk about
That's in the trash, man.
just works. It centers inspiring to me and of the what's we already know is happening.
Can't tell. I think it just
partly the way
restart. I think it just plays over. Be right back. I'll think about it. Oh, we'll do this one.
show us some. Butthole or something. What are we doing? Butthole! Butthole!
I would like to view a human anus.
Respectfully towards women, though.
Hey, Joe Biden. Hey, Kamala. Show me
would do it. Trump would show me his asshole. I trust him. Why is Joe Biden scared? He's a fucking loser. That's why.
Talladega winner the next. Oh my God!
As you can hear the chants from the crowd, let's go, Brandon. Brandon, you told me you were gonna kind of hang back those first two stages and just.
Joe Biden probably has a weird goggin butthole. Joe Biden has a weird butthole, bro. Joe Biden has a weird butthole, bro. He's got a drink out of his shoe.
Let's fucking go, baby. We in Dega, bro. We in Dega, man. We turned up all crazy. That's shooting.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel disgusting because it tastes like feet. Where are you from, fucking Barstool?
No.
Have you ever fucking experienced Talladega like this before?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you're a fucking pussy. Because this is fucking Talladega.
Fuck Kyle Busch.
Fuck Kyle Busch. Yeah, agreed.
You confirm or deny these allegations?
Deny. The guy that I had sex with was the one that pissed the tent. The one that was just down here with the hat on that said fuck Joe Biden. He was standing there and he unzipped his pants and they in.
And I pissed in the fucking tent. It burned. It burned a lot. Are you concerned that his pee was burning?
That wasn't for
No
me.
concern. No concern.
What's up?
What's your name?
Jake.
Do you have any nicknames?
The faggot. That's why I wore this.
What does it mean to be an American?
It means to live in America where we're always free and we love the veterans.
We got fucking sketty. We got beer. We're going fucking nuts.
We got
Are you guys going
sketty.
nuts? We're going fucking nuts. I am. This guy's going nuts. What do you like about being drunk?
What do I like about being drunk?
Yeah.
Getting fucked up.
What do you like to do when you're fucked up?
Have sex.
How many times have you fucked?
40.
We're here at Talladega. It's been 2 years since I was here previously, and we're here again. Sitting on a tire. That means I have VIP access. So this time, instead of being in the stands, I'm in the stands, but I'm also behind the scenes. We're here to learn about NASCAR, what it means, and most importantly, what the hell's going on. If you have to go number one, what do you do?
Let it rip.
It's actually harder than you think to go to the bathroom in a race car if you have to go, so I always try to go before the race.
If you need to, you just go.
For real ski?
Yeah, in your pants.
What about if you have to go,
It's happened. It's happened. Not to me, again, not to me. But a certain driver who won a race had it happen. And, yeah.
I broke that habit a long time ago. It is what it is, but it's kind of like playing chess, actually. Put yourself in the right spots for the right time. There's no potty breaks here.
So we've been banned from the press area due to our lines of questioning regarding urination. You like cars?
Huh? Love them.
How can we be so sure about that?
Huh?
How can we be so sure about that?
Because I like to go fast.
What's the fastest you ever gone?
100 plus.
100 plus what?
100 plus miles an hour.
100 plus what?
100 plus 2 equals 102.
That's what the fuck we do.
Breaking news. Breaking news. You're watching Channel 5 with Andrew Callahan.
So how would you describe Talladega for someone who's never been here?
Rowdy, wild, traditional.
American, super
American.
Lots of beer getting destroyed.
Speed, history.
Liquor.
People like to have a good time, like to smell gas and oil.
Excessive drinking. Let's be. That's a big one right there.
It's definitely different than Talladega Nights. How they portray it. A lot of the dudes here are very professional and on their P's and Q's.
There's a person driving every one of these race cars. I mean, there's one of them. There's Landon over there.
I mean, your car is what gets you to the front. I mean, that's what gets you in the top 5, but I do think that it takes the driver to win. You just double check all your safety equipment and
Yeah! Fuck Joe Biden! Spin your butthole and fuck Joe Biden! Fuck off!
Old man knows about Biden. Old man does.
This video is fucking brilliant, dude. It's so true though, like, let's see if I can, it's so true though, like, if you ever go to like a race event, like it doesn't even have to be NASCAR, it can be any race, like, I've been up to like, Road America in Wisconsin, for like other types of like road racing events, like prototype cars or like GT3s, those, you know, those types of cars. And like it's very much the same where they'll have like a Q&A. Yeah, I'll try this out. Can you dual wield with this? Yeah, you can. Oh shit. All right, well this might actually be dope. And like you can go to like the driver Q&A and listen to what all the drivers have to say, and they're like very super open about what all they have to do during the race, and like how they prepare for the race, and like what it takes to get like in shape, even like outside of the race. Like it takes a lot to just get your body in a condition to like sit in a car like that and withstand like the G's. So it's pretty cool to see like that, and then you go out and you're like talking to people, and it's literally like this, like crazy fuckers just getting like mad drunk, and like yelling and shit, at certain parts of the track anyway. The nice thing about the bigger road tracks is you can kind of wander around. It's not like NASCAR where like there's literally one set of stands, right? And you just go and fucking sit down. You can like wander around. It's like a 4.5 mile track, so it's pretty much free reign. Like there's walking paths and shit. You can just walk around and have a grand old time seeing all the different parts of the track and how the drivers handle the different parts. It is definitely two-sided, like exactly like how he's showing, where like the drivers take it super seriously and there's a lot that goes into it, but then the fans are like something else, bro.
Where's that fucker Kyle Busch? Where's that fucker at? That moves Kyle Busch all the way up the racetrack.
So why do people hate Kyle Busch so much?
So, first of all, Southern sport, right? I mean, obviously, redneck sport, yada, yada, yada. NASCAR fans have always, like, hated the Yankees, right? Not like the baseball team, but like people up north, you know?
Kyle Busch said that he liked Daytona better than Talladega, so if you're from around here, dude, you gotta fucking hate Kyle Busch, dude. Fuck Kyle Busch.
He has a
Fuck
brother
Kyle
named Busch
Busch.
who also used to get booed like fucking crazy, but they're from Las Vegas, Nevada.
3-3. Hey, 3-3, we love you, 3-3.
And they're both, especially when they were younger, shitheads, dude.
Kyle Busch and Joey Logano are in a fist fight. Kyle Busch walked over and threw a haymaker.
My pit crew did
Holy
nothing to help
shit!
me out tonight. My truck drove like, and these splitters are absolutely horrendous.
They're great drivers, they're winners, but they're very polarized.
Holy shit!
Kyle Busch.
He says it like it is. He has no filter.
He's a crybaby. He's always talking shit about his car, and it's never his fault. Fuck him. He ain't a driver.
Kyle Busch is a winner.
Why so much hate for Kyle Busch here?
Because it's the same reason everybody hates Nickelback. Because the internet says so.
True.
Fuck Kyle Busch. Fuck Kyle Busch.
Absolutely true, dude. That is the reason everybody hates Nickelback. Is definitely because the internet said so.
Well, marketing majors. What are the principles of marketing 101? We want to reach the consumer. We want to get to know them. Demographic research. Product. Strategic advertisement. Yeah. He's ripping it. He's ripping it. We're going fucking nuts! Hell yeah! Show me your butthole! You showing my butthole, you show your butthole! I can't do it, I'm at work! Bend over!
I can't do it. I'm at work.
That's what we want!
True.
Yeah, if I'm being completely honest, I fucking love butthole. I'll show my butthole. I'll show my butthole.
It finally happened. After days of deliberation, discussion, and countless requests, a rectum was finally revealed. Isn't this supposed to be a fucking ad for Cash App? How are we gonna bridge to the Cash App ad read? Do you have any? Did anybody mention Cash App during the course of our filming at Talladega? Oh yeah, that one kid, he said he'd cash at me $50 if I shotgunned a beer and then shouted out his frat right after.
How did that feel? How did that feel?
Tough. It was tough.
It was tough. It was tough. It's a lot of carbonation, ain't it?
A lot of carbonation. Rush Sigma Chi!
Rush Sigma fucking Chi, baby!
Best frat ever. These guys are sick as shit.
Cash App, the best way to receive money for shotgunning a beer so long as you're 21 and older and don't plan on operating a motor vehicle.
So, a lot of my pals who were here earlier, a lot of them work for the government. I got a brother who works on the Iron Dome system that you see in Israel. He works on the code for that. A lot of these guys have like normal jobs working under Biden. And it's all just kind of real interesting. We all come here. This is kind of like our Hajj. I call it the Wasp Hajj, the last great Wasp Hajj.
White Anglo-Saxon Protestant migration to Mecca.
This is our Mecca.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I think the biggest stereotypes are those stereotypes about rednecks, hillbillies, drinking beer. But NASCAR is also leaning in a direction, a good direction, and the diversification is happening right in front of our eyes.
Dale Earnhardt, nigga, do you wanna race? Mirror, mirror on the wall, bitch, I look great. Riding in the fast car, yeah, bitch, I might be. Riding in the NASCAR, yeah, bitch, I might be. Sipping on Bud Light like that shit was iced tea.
I made a song called Dale Earnhardt. One thing led to another, man, and you know, now I'm just out here like, and
this gun is nuts.
Recognize me and shit. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, growing up, for me, it was like more of like a fashion statement. Like, I don't watch NASCAR. It was more of like, oh, like this shit looks cool. Like this shit has Scooby-Doo, and like, you know, I'm from Florida, so bro, like we listen to the same music. We both drink beer and shit. This shit's like exhilarating, bro.
It's not just for the South or who the stereotypical audience is. You know, everybody loves NASCAR. It's just a matter of exposure.
Everybody loves
NASCAR.
NASCAR. Oh shit!
Moving in the right direction. Alvin Kamara is actually on our outreach program.
What's on your mind right now?
Oh my God, butthole for some reason.
Can you describe your ideal butthole in detail?
Describe my butthole in detail.
No, your ideal butthole, not your own butthole.
You know, when you eat that shit like dehydrated dog, you know what I'm saying?
Like what?
Like a dehydrated dog, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you mean.
Like a dehydrated dog, like a dog that's dehydrated. You know, a dog when it goes to its water bottle, it's so dehydrated. So
a dehydrated dog?
Yes.
Show your dick.
The only reason why I came here was to see some motherfucking wiener, some pee-pee. Who the fuck has a penis right now? Like, everybody whip it out. Any wiener is good wiener.
Any wiener is good wiener unless it's crooked.
Wiener is wiener. Better, like, you know what? I love coochie and they'll fuck anybody. So why the fuck is it not pee-pee?
What's up, America?
What's going on, man?
Fucking America sucks.
Why?
Because of Biden.
Because of Biden.
That bastard sucks bad. Yeah, he sucks bad. I've been coming here for goddamn years, and he ain't spoiling my good time. And if they want to come to my house and deal with me about it, hey, I'll fuck them up.
Have you been enjoying your life recently?
Yes, well, other than being aggravated at all the bullshit calls that's been going on with the damn Biden administration.
The damn Biden administration.
So, young man, listen to me. I want all of you to listen to me. I am 52 years old. If somebody tells you you have to do something, that's communism. They're taking away your rights. They are absolutely stripping your rights as a United States American. As far as vaccinations goes, hey, I did mine, but nobody should tell you what your choice is. That is communism. Hey, next week they'll be telling you you can't drink a
That's
Coca-Cola.
not what communism is, my dude.
Communism.
That's,
They're already deleting comments off of YouTube.
if anything, it's authoritarianism.
What
But
do you think it means to be in America?
what the fuck? Whatever, bro. Jesus Christ. That's communism. They don't know what the fuck. That's the type of person who, like, they just say, I don't like it, so that's communism. Because that's another thing that they don't like.
Down for it and not fucking send all the jobs overseas or not 13 force people.
I felt it. I just want to say, Trump 2024, fuck Joe Biden.
Here's to the women we love the best. We love them the best when they undressed. We fuck them standing, walking in line. If they had wings, we'll fuck them flying. And when they're dead and long forgotten, we'll dig them up and fuck them riding. If water was beer and I was a duck, I'd swim my way down and drink my way up. But water ain't beer and I ain't a duck, so we gonna take this shot and get fucked up. Woo! Fuck Kyle Busch. Here's the honor. Here's the getting on her, and here's the staying on her. If you can't come in her, come on her. I offered my honor, she honored my offer, and all night long I was on her and off her. Here's the honor. Roll motherfucking goddamn tide. If you want to get to heaven and walk the streets of gold, you gotta know the password. It's roll tide roll.
Are you rapping?
What?
Are you rapping?
No, I don't rap. Hold up. Let me get a fuck Joe Biden.
Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Kyle Busch. Fuck Joe Biden.
Kyle Busch and Kyle Busch.
Fuck Kyle Busch. First and foremost, he's a bitch.
Fuck Kyle Busch.
Fuck him.
Fuck Joe Biden.
Liberals fucking suck. They're all retarded.
We want
Fuck Kyle Busch. Why? He's a bitch. Fuck Kyle Busch.
He voted for Hillary.
What?
Show us some butthole or
Wait, what the? Wait, what?
Kyle Busch and
Fuck Kyle Busch. Why? He's a bitch. Fuck Kyle Busch.
he voted for Hillary.
Oh, okay. Fuck Joe, but that shit was fucking funny as shit. Is there a way around this? Like, am I? Okay. To wait for it every time. Give me the money. Don't care about the health. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Ooh. Bloody ammo. Nice, yeah, I like that one. Jesus. Fuck. The hell? that one. Holy shit. Jesus, man. How am I doing so bad? Oh shit. It's right in front of me. Fuck. I am bad. Oh, boss fight. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, dual wielding technique didn't do shit to this boss. Oh, shit. There we go. Hard to hit that little square in his fucking chest there. It's pretty tough actually. Ooh, that's hard to pass up. That is really good. Oh, it could be a B. Oh, I know what we can do. I have not watched this yet.
Just over the next hill, and right off the beaten path, you'll find Big Wayne's compound.
Dude, fuck yeah. I don't know how I forgot about this. I haven't watched the finale yet. There's like an hour-long episode.
It's easy to miss. But if you get an invite, take them up on it.
Take them up on it.
But BYOB.
BYOB.
And bring a lawn chair. There's lots to see.
Lots to
Including
see.
the most bizarre slap fighting league around. And let me tell you, these boys know how to put on a show. So hop in the truck, y'all, because we're headed out to Slap Mountain.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the Slap Mountain season finale. Today we have an incredible fight card lined up for you, and I cannot wait to get started. My name is JT Tilley, and our first matchup this afternoon
JT Tilley
is a Slap Mountain Bad Blood Grudge match. Our first competitor this afternoon is an absolute legend of Slap Mountain. He has over 30 victories.
Absolute legend.
Losses to Lil Donnie and Randall Randleman, who many say is the greatest to ever slap.
Randall Randleman.
And worked his way up to the top of the amateur heap years ago. This man is as legitimate as they come. After his loss last month, he was contacted by Birmingham Vision Center and offered LASIK surgery. And that as of 2 days ago, Superstar KC is no longer in need of his trademark goggles. This will be the first time Superstar KC has competed with the benefit of sight. His opponent is stepping out of the tree line now. One of the breakout stars of Slap Mountain Season 1. This kid has captured the hearts of female slap fans around the world, regardless of his bad boy antics. This season, he's battled the hardcore hillbilly, JD Mayhem, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes. It's Mr. Crystal. Mr. Crystal and KC have been like father and son since Crystal began training with the legend as a young boy. But things have changed. The Superstar has removed Mr. Crystal.
He has battled the hardcore hillbilly, JD Mayhem, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. Dude, this fucking commentator, JT Tilley or whatever his name is. This guy is an absolute wordsmith. He's fucking hilarious.
From his dojo and has voiced his disgust after watching his protege fake a hand injury in episode 5 versus JD Mayhem. Mr. Crystal was furious at the decision and called out KC for a Slap Mountain grudge match, so tensions are high. It's teacher versus student this afternoon on Slap Mountain. There he is, folks, Mr. Crystal. Our lead official for this fight, unfortunately,
Jesus Christ,
Brad.
taking it
While
right
Brad
now.
has a quick conversation with our competitors, I can share with you that one lucky fan will win the table apron from today's event. To enter, just follow
Jesus
Slap
Christ,
Mountain
how
on
am I
social media, and this piece of top
awful?
shelf memorabilia could be yours. Brad with the coin toss, and Superstar KC will have the first slap.
Oh my goodness, this is not going well.
Perfectly placed slap by KC, and just like that, this bad blood grudge match is underway. Mr. Crystal to return fire. Fantastic slap by Mr. Crystal. We're going to have a short break in the action. Each competitor heads back to their corner, but it looks like Mr. Crystal's corner is not prepared. Okay, Roger's going to offer Mr. Crystal some of his water, but that is kind of risky. We do know that Roger has cold sores. Luckily, so does Mr. Crystal. Staring across the ring at one of the most popular fighters to ever compete on Slap Mountain, Superstar KC. Mr. Crystal is also very popular, and for the first time ever, you'll notice Mr. Crystal is competing with his shirt on. And that is largely due to his live-in girlfriend, Tammy, who's been disgusted by the female slap fans who've been constantly approaching Mr. Crystal ever since his debut in episode 2. Tammy has put together a list of 10 rules that Mr. Crystal must abide by in order to keep Tammy in his life. We'll talk more about that later, but for now, here we go with round 2. And another solid shot. Okay, an aggressive response there from Mr. Crystal.
Jesus.
Mr. Crystal goes back to his corner.
Guns are not doing it for me.
Each competitor on Slap
I feel like
Mountain
I'd be
goes
better
top
off just like
inside their
using
ears
this
to
at
protect
this
their
point.
eardrums from damage.
Or the grenades, I guess, would be better. Fuck.
Mr. Crystal hauls off. Big slap to the neck by Mr. Crystal. And apparently, Brad has no interest in that penalty.
Fuck.
Mr. Crystal, who has not won a fight yet this season, calling out the champion.
Yeah, that we're done.
And immediately in the tree line behind me, a lot of people have an opinion on that statement. The tree line has just exploded behind me. Everyone has something to say.
Hillbilly, coming for you next. Come for it. Come for the strap. Get in like a woman.
There's the Slap Mountain champion, Hardcore Hillbilly. Behind him, you can see Red Solo Cup and Little Donnie. Red Solo Cup will be competing in our next fight versus Big James Mayhem in a featured fight. Round 3. You can already see the outline of Kenneth's hand on the side of Mr. Crystal's left cheek. Okay, there's a hard slap. That was just a little bit high. Okay, we've got a penalty from Brad here. Mr. Crystal has received his first penalty. Okay, we've got to be very careful with those shots. It was only 2 days ago that Superstar KC had LASIK surgery, so very dangerous with these shots to the eyeball.
True.
We've got a few seconds here to check in with
Probably
Tammy.
best to go into a slap fight a few days after you have LASIK surgery, right? that's definitely Mr. Crystal's fault for hitting him a little too high.
Down on Mr. Crystal, and we thought it might be fun just to share those with you guys. So here's Tammy.
I'm gonna read rules for my live. If you come in my live, you have to follow them. If you don't come in my life, then oh well, it's your tough luck. If you don't like my rules for my life, then I'm gonna tell everybody, like I told the people that come to my life, if you don't like it, there's the door. Don't let it hit your butt on the way out. So
Yeah, but she's right. The door is right there. True.
rules in my life. Rule number 1. If you want to see, don't ask me to do your for you. So if you want to see, go to www.red.com or www.com or www.camp or www.
She's got 4 fucking suggestions. Like, how the fuck? She's got more.
Rule number 2. Don't tell me what to do. Oh,
That one's
don't
pretty
tell
simple,
me
okay.
To do something I don't want to do. If you tell me to do something I don't want to do, you will not be in no more. Sorry, but that is how it's going to be in my life from now on.
Well, there you
Oh,
have it.
man.
Tammy has put her foot down, and those are just a few of the rules. that
Yeah,
she
I
has
sure hope
given
we get to
Mr.
see more of
Crystal
those rules.
in order to hold that relationship together. And we'll check in with Tammy in a little bit.
Oh, good.
But right now we're heading
I'm
into the
really
bottom
looking
of
forward to
round
that.
5. 1 penalty each.
Dude, every time they have a video with her in it, they're just like, oh, we're just gonna play this. It's the best. It's the funniest shit ever.
And another fantastic slap from Mr. Crystal. You know, I have to say, Mr. Crystal is far less intimidating with his shirt on. Here he is grabbing another quick drink of Roger's Herpy water.
I'm gonna disagree. I think he's less intimidating with shirt off.
You'll notice right around the left eye and the top of the left cheek, Superstar KC is starting to swell quite a bit. And that just goes to show you that he's taken a couple of big shots there to the eye. There's a good look at it there. The Hardcore Hillbilly has walked up to the ring. He's going to take a good look at this fight. Hardcore Hillbilly will be facing Jay Blade in our main event later this afternoon. Okay, and another fantastic slap by Superstar KC.
That's why they call him Superstar, you know?
Okay, looks like Brad's going to let that one slide. Mr. Crystal hauling off in round 6. Oh, a big shot to the eyeball of Superstar KC. That was a dirty shot, absolutely. It's going to be a penalty. 2 penalties for Mr. Crystal and 1 penalty for Superstar KC. It's very dangerous for Superstar KC. And we're going into round
one
7.
wonders why he's here.
Okay, so there you have it, guys. You heard it straight from Cream Pie Okerlund's mouth. There is no limit on penalties in this bad blood matchup. No limit on penalties. They do not disqualify you. They only count in the event of a decision.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Try one more elite run, I guess. Hopefully we get some better guns this time.
Superstar KC with another fantastic slap. Mr. Crystal's looking for a penalty, and this time he gets it. 2 penalties each. Okay, big shot to the neck. Slugs him right in the throat. And it looks like another penalty. We've got 3 penalties for Mr. Crystal, 2 penalties for Superstar KC.
What the hell? This gun's awful.
We'll take a quick break here and check in
What
with Tammy.
what is the deal with this? I don't understand. Oh.
Rule number 3.
You can do that.
If I say what I mean and stand what I say. If you don't like what I say, if you don't like what I stand for, what I say, then you don't know me that well you think you do. Rule number 4. At your age.
You don't know me that well you think you do.
Rule number 5. Don't bitch if I'm private. Sometimes there's things you don't want to know why I'm private for.
That was perfect, Sam. Perfect. Kenneth came to play. Kenneth came to play.
While we were away, Superstar KC landed an incredible shot on Mr. Crystal, and this fight is really heating up. It's the bottom of round 8.
Dropping loot like a video game.
Mr. Crystal's gonna haul off here.
Fuck.
Another quality slap by Mr. Crystal. I have to say, this is a surprisingly competitive fight. It's very evenly matched. I believe Superstar KC has about an inch on Mr. Crystal. He's also taller. I can hear quite a bit of chatter.
He has an inch on him, and he's also taller? Wait, are those not the same thing? Oh, an inch of reach, maybe.
And there just seems to be a lot of trash talk.
I just always heard that. Oh, he's got an inch on him.
Red Solo Cup seems fed up.
In terms of he's taller. Oh, hello.
Telling Jeff to shut up. I'm not so sure that Jeff has that ability.
I'm not so sure that Jeff has that ability.
Okay, we're going into round 9. Superstar KC is going to haul off here and start off the round. And he is lighting Mr. Crystal up. That one went right across the bridge of the nose. Mr. Crystal returns fire, round 9. Another neck slap from Mr. Crystal. And no penalty from Brad. At this point, I don't even know why Brad is here. He seems completely unnecessary, and I don't know what the hell he's counting here. Crystal's having a quick conversation with his corner man.
I don't know what the fuck Brad's even doing here. Dude's doing jack shit.
Stick around. Following this fight, we have a feature fight between Red Solo Cup and Big James Mayhem. It's
Yes.
a rematch. Everyone's been
I can't. I've been waiting for. Yeah, you're right. I have been asking for it. True. Thank you, JT.
Superstar KC at the halfway point. And a right hook from Superstar KC. Mr. Crystal is taking a beating. Another neck shot by Mr. Crystal. Brad is completely oblivious.
Fuck. Brad. My man Brad.
Solo Cup is making his way to the ring. I think he's going to enter the corner of Mr. Crystal here. Okay, Red Solo Cup is now in the corner of Mr. Crystal. Hardcore Hillbilly is in the corner of Superstar KC. Now, Cream Pie Okerlund has the fight tied on penalties and tied on cotton balls falling out of the ears. Now stick around. Our main event this afternoon will be the Hardcore Hillbilly versus Jay Blade for the Slap Mountain Championship. That's our main event on the Slap Mountain season finale. Superstar KC. Big slap on his former student. Proper bitch slap from Kenneth. The cheek of Superstar Kenneth is starting to swell. The eye is starting to swell. And Mr. Crystal returns fire with another shot to the eye. And he follows that with a hearty bellow.
A hearty bellow.
Now we've got a short break. Mr. Crystal's going to go over and speak with his corner again. And Superstar KC seems to be nursing his eye.
Fuck.
Red Solo Cup with a quick damage
The
assessment.
hell? Wait, what is happening?
Just letting Mr. Crystal know that it's actually his left cheek that's swollen. This is a fantastic grudge match between a former teacher and his student. I would give Superstar KC the edge at this point, but this is a very close fight. Holy smokes! That was a strong slap. It looks like Brad's going to call a neck penalty here.
Fuck.
Okay, after a group discussion, it looks like Brad's actually going to call this one a penalty. And now we have 3 penalties, Mr. Crystal, and 3 penalties, Superstar KC. And again, going into the bottom of the
flesh
12,
and
it seems
bones.
like we're tied on cotton balls falling out of the ears.
Thanks for that.
Bottom of round 12, Mr. Crystal on deck. Mr. Crystal with the windup. Oh no, a big shot straight to the eye. Superstar KC is definitely feeling that one. Let's take a quick break here and let's see what that's about, and we'll talk to Tammy.
Rule number 6. Treat people in my life with respect. If you don't treat people in my life with no respect, then you are getting banned for my life. And I mean, I don't care
her inability to like read her own notepad of whatever the fuck she wrote down is like endearingly stupid.
or your mom might be gone. I mean it too. If you don't think if you think I'm lying to you about this one, then try me. You will see what I mean.
Oh, whoever is transcribing, I'm glad he got the 3 exclamation points there. That was a 3 exclamation point sentence.
Because I can love who I want to love. If you don't like who I love, then get over it.
Get over it.
I will love who I want to love forever.
We're in the bottom of round 13.
True.
Mr. Crystal.
True.
Hauling off. Big shot to the cheek of KC. And Mr. Crystal's looking for a penalty here for dodging. And it looks like neither Cream Pie nor Brad are going to call that penalty. So both competitors are going to go back to their corner. Mr. Crystal telling Big Wayne that there's something wrong with his right shoulder. And that would be unfortunate to have a problem with his shoulder. We are in round 14 of a scheduled 20-round fight. Mr. Crystal and Superstar KC were very close for the better part of a decade. They've had a falling out as of late, and there is definitely some bad blood between them. Superstar KC, definitely the elder of the 2 men.
Well, that was very rude, JT.
Here we go, round 14. Another well-placed slap. You start to see some signs of wear on the cheek of Mr. Crystal.
Some signs of wear.
KC has improved vision. This has given him much greater precision here. Bottom
Oh
of
yeah,
round 14.
definitely.
Oh, a hard strike from Mr. Crystal. Oh my. Now we're going to have a 60-second break here. Mr. Crystal and KC are going to war. We are heading into round 15. Our special guest ring girl Emily could not be here for the first fight of the afternoon. She's driving in from Oklahoma and she got tied up. Hopefully she'll be able to be here by the end of the broadcast. But until then, I'll let you know it is round 15. I would say Superstar KC would have the edge here. The penalties are pretty even in this matchup. Superstar Kenneth with the windup. Oh, another bomb by Superstar Kenneth. And Mr. Crystal right back to the table. Oh, a baby hand straight to the eyeball. Holy smokes. Even Brad agrees that's going to be a penalty, so that's going to give us 5 penalties, Mr. Crystal, 3 penalties for Kenneth. Now, with 5 penalties, that means typically that would end the matchup and the fight would be over, but Mr. Crystal is going to now instead lose his round 16 slap. So Superstar KC will get 2 slaps in a row, and that is because Cream Pie Okerlund decided that in this particular matchup, the penalties do not matter. So here we are in round 16, and Superstar KC is going to have 2 shots on Mr. Crystal. This is a big opportunity for KC. Okay, again, Superstar KC reminding Mr. Crystal why he's the teacher and Mr. Crystal is the student. Mr. Crystal's cheek starting to look like potted meat. And another big shot by KC.
It's your call.
Mr. Crystal's looking for another penalty. And he gets it. We've got 5 penalties to 4 now.
His eyes won.
Yeah, definitely.
5 penalties, Mr. Crystal, 4 penalties.
The fuck did I just get? Oh, I see.
Shot to the eye, and this one has hurt Superstar KC badly.
Oh man.
I can hear Mr. Crystal's corner telling him to keep aiming for the eye. Unfortunately, this is an issue. Superstar KC.
That's how you slap.
Absolutely in pain. You can see he's over talking to his corner person now. I think he's asking for his glasses. And that's going to be very unfortunate here. Cream Pie Okerlund seems to be helping Mr. Crystal here. He's giving him some advice. Hardcore Hillbilly does not like what he sees here. Cream Pie Okerlund playing favorites with Mr. Crystal while KC's not looking. I'm not sure what to make of that. We're in round 18 of a 20-round fight. Superstar KC is about to haul off in round 18. Oh no, we've got a neck shot here. That's definitely going to be a penalty. It seems like maybe Superstar KC's having a hard time with his vision.
These don't slide on the ropes at all.
5 penalties, Mr. Crystal. 5 penalties, KC. Oh no, another club to the neck. That's going to put us at 6-5. Here's Tammy.
Thank you for bringing Tammy back. I needed that.
I'm gonna go off on you like hell as ice. You don't want to see me pissed, so you better follow the rules. And I mean it, because everything I wrote here, I mean what I say, and what I say is what I stand for. And what I stand for is what I say.
It's always great to hear from Tammy. Mr. Crystal is a handful, but it seems like
Always great to hear from Tammy.
we always wish them the best. So, Mr. Crystal does have Red Solo Cup in his corner right now, giving him some expert advice. Not only is Red Solo Cup a great competitor, but he's also a master of strategy. In the opposite corner, you see the Hardcore Hillbilly, our champion, giving advice to Superstar KC. These two former close friends have gone to war this afternoon, and with only 2 rounds left in the fight, each of them are going to be looking for the knockout here. Mr. Crystal stepping back up to the table. Superstar KC's going to haul off here for round 19. Another fantastic shot. Mr. Crystal's looking for a penalty here. Doesn't look like he's going to get it. Bottom of round 19. Mr. Crystal has an opportunity here. And he clubs Kenneth in the neck. That's going to be a penalty for sure. We're going to have Mr. Crystal at a 7 penalty. Superstar KC is at a 5 penalty. That means in order to win this fight, Mr. Crystal is likely to need a knockout. Superstar KC's in a good position here. This has been a fantastic fight. 20 rounds between former student and teacher.
Take that motherfucker Dragoon back with you. Oh yeah, come on, come on. All right.
Awful lot of chatter from the tree line this afternoon. Everybody's got an opinion when Mr. Crystal fights.
Got to be a knockout or it goes to the judges.
Swing for the
All right,
moon.
Superstar KC in round 20. Fantastic slap. Great slap by Superstar Kenneth. And Mr. Crystal knows that the pressure is on. He needs a knockout. Here's his windup. And that's a big slap to the eye by Mr. Crystal, but it's not going to be enough. Superstar KC is swelling up like a Christmas goose, but that doesn't matter. What matters is your body of work, and Superstar KC has earned the victory. The judges are going to get together here and deliberate, but I think we all know what's going to happen at the end of this fight. Superstar KC, one of the legends of Slap Mountain, one of the best that ever was, has proven his point most likely. Let's listen in here while the judges deliberate. As you can see, our judges, Cream Pie Okerlund, Roger, and Big Wayne. Now this fight ended up 2 cotton balls to 1, 7 penalties to 5. So we're going to call Brad over, and they're going to inform the referee of the decision, and then Brad is going to have a big moment. It's been a dream for Brad to be able to introduce the winners of some fights, and for the first time ever, Cream Pie is going to turn the microphone over to Brad, and Brad's going to introduce our winner. And I just am so excited that Brad's going to have this moment to speak directly to the camera and let you know that the winner is Superstar KC. Fantastic fight. Well, folks, there you have it. In the first fight of our season finale, Superstar KC defeats Mr. Crystal by decision after 20 hard-fought rounds. I don't think we've seen the last of Mr. Crystal, but as for today, Kenneth walks away with the win. We're going to take a quick break and change over the ring ropes to the barbed wire for our co-main event. Red Solo Cup versus Big James Mayhem. It's the rematch from episode 1 that everyone's been talking about, and it's coming up next. But first, a special feature, Best Cameos of Slap Mountain Season 1.
It's all your fault, that's what I know. Give me your whiskey. Come drink it in there.
Here, let me help you out. Let me help you out.
Get your hands off of me.
Videotape me.
ahead, get out.
Get your hands over me.
Get your hands.
Get your hands over
Get
me.
your hands on you.
He told me that he only loves me. Just please leave my man alone. He doesn't want to be bugged.
He doesn't want to be bugged.
He's my baby.
Amazing. Amazing.
Leave me alone. I'll kill you, whore.
You keep on.
I'll about kill you in about 2 seconds.
I'm gonna knock you out, Alan. I swear to God. You better be glad I ain't got a gun, because I will shoot you right between the mother eyes.
Get the shooting in, bitch. Get your gun out, bitch. I'm ready to die.
Oh shit! Did she kill him? Fuck!
Big James May.
What was that? Wait!
Patriarch of the Mayhem family.
Did she fucking actually kill him? Did they cut that part out? I'm legitimately worried now. What the fuck? She's like, I will shoot you right between the eyes. And then it says in memoriam? Was that a meme or... You never know.
In one of the most recognized faces of Slap Mountain. In episode 1, James squared off against one of the most feared men on the mountain, Red Solo Cup. These two old boys slapped each other in the face for several rounds before Red Solo Cup cried foul, complaining he'd been slapped in the ear repeatedly.
It's ringing.
It don't matter about the ringing.
Yes, it does if you hit somebody in the ear, Kevin.
His finger hit. It didn't hit.
It looks like Red Solo Cup getting pissed off at Kevin.
You can't fucking understand what he's saying.
Up in the ear. It's ringing.
Red Solo Cup and Big James Mayhem stood there and slapped each other back and forth for 13 rounds, with Red Solo Cup using every trick in the book and bluffing his way to a disqualification victory. With so much uncertainty surrounding the fight, millions of fans around the world have demanded a rematch, and now it's time.
Big James Mayhem is furious. Just a few moments ago, Big James Mayhem was informed that his regularly scheduled opponent, Red Solo Cup, has withdrawn from the fight at the last moment and is no longer even on Big Wayne's compound. Apparently, he has provided his own replacement opponent, but no one has any idea who that might be, and everyone is very concerned with what might be happening.
Oh man, what do we have going on here?
My name is JT Tilley, and I'm so happy to be your host this afternoon for the Slap Mountain Season 1 season finale. Right now, there's a lot of hubbub in the tree line behind me. Everyone is wondering who could Big James Mayhem be facing.
Yeah, me included.
And I can see some movement over by the mobile home. Someone's coming out now, making their way past the above-ground swimming pool, headed to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, the replacement opponent for Big James Mayhem is Freight Train. Okay, wait. Okay, so this guy's name is not Freight Train. This is a man that lives on the other side of the mountain. His name is Thunderbolt, and he actually works for Red Solo Cup. This is a big man. I'd say he's about 6'5", 380 pounds, much larger than Big James Mayhem, and I can't help but think that Red Solo Cup has been up to this the entire time.
In the blue tank top and the gray shorts, Big James Mayhem. In the black shirt and brown pants, $5 legend.
Freight Train.
That's Mr. Freight Train.
Yeah, you might have said Thunderbolt. I'm gonna slap you too.
This is a strange thing happening here.
First person to give up or get knocked down is the loser, and the person remaining standing.
You might want to chill out today, bro.
Little Bobby Gomez with our introductions this afternoon.
Oh, little Bobby Gomez. Oh, my mistake. I could have fooled me.
Brad, and we're going to listen in here as Brad screws up another coin toss. There's your flip. He drops it on the floor, slams it down on the table, and calls it good.
All right, so Big James got the first slap.
Okay, Big James
Fucking
Mayhem's gonna lead off
JT.
round one, and this co-main event is underway.
Oh, Jesus.
Big James Mayhem
Oh, it's the wrong
versus
way.
Freight Train. At first glance, you can see where Freight Train is a much, much larger man than Big James
Shit.
Mayhem was
Oh,
prepared
good.
for.
Okay.
That will definitely affect his strategy during the fight. Okay, great slap. It did look as if Freight Train was moving out of the way a little bit, but it was a good slap. Now, Big James Mayhem is a very experienced slap fighter. I haven't seen much out of Freight Train. I've never seen him before, but by looking at his windup, I'm not so sure if he's going to be able to generate much power.
I was really impressed with the girls one.
Oh, okay. Freight Train with some pretty big power for such a little windup. Holy smokes. Okay, so definitely Freight Train got the better of that first round, the better of those two exchanges. That was fantastic. And of course, in round two, James Mayhem gets the jump, and Freight Train dodges out of the way. Okay, I definitely don't agree with that. They have called a penalty on Big James Mayhem for a neck shot. I believe Freight Train was just moving out of the way is what happened. Okay, Freight Train with another bomb, and you can already see swelling right underneath the eye of Big James Mayhem. Holy smokes. Okay, just an observation here. Everyone seems to be very supportive of Freight Train, and I don't seem to hear many people being supportive of the Mayhem clan. Just an interesting observation here. Round three. Okay, here's what I'm seeing. It looks like another dodge out of the way by Freight Train. Let's see if Brad's going to call this penalty. That was definitely a penalty.
Thank you. Oh, hell, I'll let that roll.
Okay, Brad's decided to let that roll. That's concerning. We're going to keep moving here. Round three, and another big shot by Freight Train. Wow. We're moving into round four, and I have to say, our ring girl Emily was scheduled to be here. She was driving in from Oklahoma, and she was supposed to be here earlier today, and I'm so sorry to say that it doesn't look like she's going to make it in time for the broadcast. I'm not really sure why, if somebody could get me word of what's going on with Emily. Okay, we're rolling into round
What the
four here.
fuck? What happened to the camera?
That shot, but it did look like maybe Freight Train was rolling out of the way like a boxer there. Look at his crazy style here. Let's see what he does now.
Got a Canadian football league.
Oh. I have no idea where that power is coming from. It looks like Big James is accusing Freight Train of hitting him in the eye here. You know, honestly, I think he did. And it looks like they're going to call him for that eye shot there. Okay, I've just been handed a note. Okay, it seems like our ring girl Emily has been pulled over by the police, and she's not going to be able to make it in. I hate to hear that. It does seem like we may have a video. Okay, if we catch a moment in the action here, I may play that video for you. But right now,
there's a video.
5, and it is a fantastic battle between two giants of Slap Mountain.
Oh boy.
Again with this slapping windup. Here we go.
Every time in every episode they're like, oh, some crazy shit has happened. Looks like we have a video. Yeah, can we pull that up? I'm beginning to wonder if it's like just like a scripted thing that they have to make it funnier, like, because it happens every time. They're just, oh man. Oh, and it looks like we have a video. Pull that up.
Oh, another big shot by Freight Train. That one was definitely in the eyeball, and you can see a lot of concern on the face of Big James Mayhem. While we've got a little break in the action here, let's take a look at this Emily video.
I don't know, but since I had to run your license since you don't have it with you, came back suspended, and now I'm waiting to see if you have warrants through Woods County and... Where do you think I was going? Huh? Well, listen to me, okay? Calm down. If they don't end up extraditing you for the warrants, I'm just gonna decide to release you. You just need to call your ride. Because I know your license is suspended. You know, you probably would have got your...
Okay, let's stop this. Can we stop this, guys? This is inappropriate. The lady has to poop. Okay, we're back in round 6, just in time to watch Freight Train.
He says, this is inappropriate. The lady has to poop.
Point, it's just...
Oh, God.
It's become ridiculous. Big James Mayhem is continually charged with these neck shot penalties, and what's happening is Freight Train is dodging out of the way of the slaps. And another big slap by Freight Train. Big James Mayhem is seeing some real signs of damage on the left side of his face. Quite a bit of swelling around the eyes. JD Mayhem is going to make a suggestion here. Let's see if we can hear him. Okay, JD is suggesting that James switch.
Jesus Christ. I'm good with that.
Okay, somebody
I
needs
got
to suggest
wrecked.
that James switch back to his right hand immediately. Or hell, even at this point, maybe a foot. Freight Train winding up. Oh, another frying pan to the side of the head by Freight Train. Freight Train is throwing some bombs, and for some reason, Big James Mayhem is not generating the power that he's used to generating, and you can see a difference in his stance. I don't know what it is. Oh, actually, I do see what it is. Okay, it seems that Big James and JD may have gotten their shoes mixed up again. Okay, round 8, another good slap by James Mayhem. Yeah, you can definitely see where the father and son are wearing the wrong shoes. That's definitely an issue. Oh, another big shot by Freight Train.
It's definitely an issue. The footwear is coming into play here.
Definitely Big James Mayhem is having a hard time. Another great slap by Big James, but Freight Train dodges out of the way again. This is very unjust. As you can see, Brad's not even watching the match. Another slap by Freight Train.
As you can see, our referee is looking at the...
Big shot by Freight Train. Holy smokes. And the crowd goes wild.
You can see our referee is looking at his stepsister in the front row there.
Standing there in his tiny size 8s. Here we go with round 10. Oh, another dodge out of the way by Freight Train. You know, and I have to be honest, guys, I just can't stop thinking about this video with Emily, and I'm dying to know what happens. We're going to find a break in the action here and maybe roll just a little bit more of that.
Oh, please do. Please do. Oh, good slap.
video. Another ham hock to the side of the face. Big James Mayhem is in trouble.
I'm Officer Ryan. I guess he's told you what's going on. If I can get you to step out of the vehicle for me.
You're gonna arrest me?
You're under arrest, yep.
Are you kidding me? Why?
You have warrants through Woods County and they're coming to get you.
No, they're not.
Ma'am.
Bro, I did not see that coming. Holy shit. How did we get this video? Like I come for the slap fights, stay for the police chases. Jesus Christ.
Get out of the vehicle now! Step out now! Step out of the car now!
Well, that escalated quickly. That's not anything.
It sure did, JT. It sure fucking did. Holy fuck.
What I thought was going to happen in that video. We're going to go ahead and rule out Emily showing up this afternoon to Ring Girl for us. We wish her the best. Get the opportunity as soon as possible to. And here we go with Freight Train winding up for round 11. Whoa! Another huge shot. Very clearly, you see that shot hit him on the eye. He cupped the hand over the eye. That is an absolutely illegal shot. And again, you notice Brad is completely out of position. He's not concerned with the fight at all. Absolutely, and he's a horrible referee. Let's just say it. And again, Freight Train rolls completely out of the way of that slap in round 12. He got hit in the neck, and of course, James is going to be called with a penalty. Freight Train with a 15-minute wind-up here. And another fantastic slap, but in the wrong place. At this point, he might as well just punch him in the face. He's palm striking him right to the forehead and the eye. And I can't help but think that this may be by design. Red Solo Cup felt like Big James Mayhem was landing illegal shots all throughout their first fight in episode 1.
That was good.
It wasn't the case, but Red Solo Cup, I can't help but think that he's standing in the tree line somewhere around us laughing his ass off. Freight Train, round 13. Another shot to the ear. Big James has got a little knot on the side of his eye there, on the left side of his face.
And according to the ref, we are going on to round 14.
Round 14.
We are on round 14.
Big James with a good windup. And you'll notice again, Freight Train's lifting up his shoulder to block the slap, and he's rolling his face away. He has not taken the full blunt force of any one of these slaps yet. He sure has delivered some blunt force. And again, Big James Mayhem is on the ropes. This man has taken 14 illegal frying pans from Freight Train. It doesn't seem like the referee is concerned at all, and we still have 5 rounds left. Okay, that was a decent slap, and it looked like Freight Train took that. Finally.
Finally.
By accident, I'm sure, but still. Freight Train looks like he's directing traffic. And a big punch to the side of the ear. You can see there,
fucking
James almost
JT,
went
dude.
down off of that one, and it was an absolutely
Oh,
illegal,
Jesus.
completely illegal slap.
JT is killing me.
Brad's making sure he's got plenty of water, but I don't know that he even knows what round it is. This is why I have an issue with Brad, right here. Okay, round 16, there's a big slap by Big James, and it actually made contact, and you can see on the face of Freight Train that he doesn't like it. So he slugs James in the head, and that was the most powerful slap I've seen all afternoon. Holy smokes. Round 17. Another good slap by Big James Mayhem. Freight Train just looks at him and shrugs it off.
You blind.
Freight Train winding up. And another shot directly to the eye. Yeah, at this point, it really looks like the Mayhem family's getting upset. JD's trying to talk to the officials. They're not listening to him. Another great slap by James Mayhem, though. He's turning it around here at the end of the fight.
But I have to say that James is, that both of them are still standing, Jeff.
I'm very impressed with Freight Train's ability to deliver punishment. Don't know if he has much of an ability to take punishment.
You know you paid a whiff.
But very impressive with his slaps. His windup is crazy.
I don't care now.
He just said he had smartness on his side.
Wait.
Smartness. He's not a smart man. He's a smart ass.
Inexplicably, Freight Train is withdrawing from the fight in round 18. Okay, what is happening? Freight Train was clearly winning this fight dominantly, and out of nowhere, he is withdrawing from this fight. And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Big James Mayhem. I have no idea what just happened, but I would imagine that Red Solo Cup is pissed again. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Big James Mayhem. Wow. After 17 rounds of mostly illegal strikes and many violations completely ignored by the officials, Freight Train inexplicably throws in the towel and hands his victory over to Big James Mayhem. We want to thank Freight Train for stepping up to take the fight on short notice, even if he did use a false identity. Stick around. Up next is our main event. The Hardcore Hillbilly defends the Slap Mountain Championship against Jay Blade. Stick around.
Charges to county charges. You could have already been on your way to jail.
Yeah, not moving.
Get in the car.
Now let's take a quick look at what's happening on the professional slap circuit.
Oh, okay. That sounds boring, though. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like really boring.
Cleaned out the light heavyweight division with highlight reel knockouts of RKF Death and Rocky Moore, and big wins over Cody Fountain, Frank the Tank, and Chris Dodson. He shaved his beard for the fans and put his belt on the line against the former
done.
Anticipated matchup in slap fighting history. Wolverine and Darius delivered, matching slaps round after round, blow for blow in the greatest slap battle ever witnessed. The heavyweight title was on the line, and these two undisputed champions went toe-to-toe, power shot after power shot, without either showing signs of wear. With no clear winner emerging, these two elite slappers continued the pace until the bottom of the 11th round, when Darius landed a huge shot. Hurt, Wolverine's eyesight began to flutter. He gathered his composure and realized he needed to rally and finish the champion before doctors decided to stop the contest. With his left cheek swelling badly, he stepped back to the barrel and continued to fight, looking for a path to victory. Darius, seeing the opportunity to finish Wolverine, turned up the intensity, landing heavy blows and chipping away at the light heavyweight champ. As the fight approached the 20th round, Wolverine felt his chances at becoming double champion slipping away. He decided to push the pace and force Darius to fight at his tempo.
And he takes them both with ease, as you would expect from Darius. Round 20, taking no breaks. Darius not going to his corner. I think he wants to end it right here. Oh my God, we're just getting right back into it. No break again, Darius going round 21. It's a new record. I feel like I'm getting hurt more watching the slaps.
Dude, I can't take my eyes off it. With fucking Charlie narrating.
That was a rapid fire round.
In round 27, doctors stopped the fight against the wishes of Wolverine and declared Darius the Destroyer the winner and still undisputed slap fight heavyweight champion. Wolverine was gracious in defeat, but left the event disappointed and wondering what could be next for the light heavyweight champion.
Damn.
Enter undisputed middleweight champion Coach Killa. The Arkansas native exploded onto the American slap scene in 2020 during the light heavyweight tournament, where he made his slap fighting debut. He advanced to the final round, where he faced Wolverine for the title. The game newcomer battled with the champion, but his lack of experience seemed to be a factor, as he had no answer to the precise power shots landed by the champion. Coach Killa stayed in the fight, delivering big shots of his own, but in the end, it was Wolverine who left the event center with the light heavyweight championship. After taking 8 thunderous slaps from the champion, Coach Killa decided to throw in the towel and try his hand at a new weight class. The middleweight division was stacked with tough challenges for the newcomer. Powerhouses like Achilles, who Coach Killa chopped down in 2 rounds, sending his outspoken foe to the mat for a quick nap and nabbing his middleweight championship. Next came Big Mac, who took a seat quickly in his ill-fated showdown with the Arkansas native. The next big test came in the form of veteran slapper and mixed martial artist Chris Dotson, whom he dazed with a well-placed slap in round 1 and then dropped with a power slap in round 2. Coach Killa had effectively cleaned out his division and was looking for the next challenge when event promoters offered him a heavyweight exhibition match versus Young James during the Titans Clash pay-per-view on Fight. In his heavyweight clash with Young James, Coach Killa proved that not only did he have the chin to compete at heavyweight, he had improved his skill set to the point where he felt ready to make a run at the only man to ever defeat him at the barrel. Following the Titans Clash event, Coach Killa issued a challenge to Wolverine. Undisputed light heavyweight champion versus undisputed middleweight champion. Both titles on the line. Winner take all. Wolverine versus Coach Killa. The winner becomes the first double champion in slap fighting history, and the loser will no longer compete at Slap Fight Championship. Don't miss Slap Fight Championship Redemption, premiering Friday, November 12th on Fight. In our main event, number 2 ranked undisputed knockout king of 2020, defending light heavyweight champion Wolverine.
I mean, if fucking Charlie is commentating, I might have to check that shit out.
Coach Philla. Also on the card, Florida-based heavyweight boxer The Bell brings his heavy hands to the barrel.
The Bell.
Slap Fight People's Champion Frank the Tank in a featured fight.
Very original nickname there, Frank the Tank. Yeah, never heard anyone rhyme those two.
Friday, November 12th, only on Fight. The light heavyweight division gets a new influx of talent during our 8-man redemption tournament, featuring a U.S. Marine from Shamokin, Pennsylvania, Shamokin Thunderclap. Coming to us from parts unknown,
Shamokin Thunderclap.
Special Forces, The Butcher. Nashville, Tennessee native and professional axe-throwing competitor Battle Axe makes his slap fight debut. Our superfan Ricky gets his first pro fight from Terrytown, Louisiana, the Bayou Bastard.
The Bayou Bastard.
And the pride of Canton, Ohio, collegiate football sensation Johnny Juice. From Flat River, Missouri, working man and country boy Lead Belt Chapman returns. A 6'5" tennis pro coming to us all the way from Lehigh, Utah. Welcome White Simba to Slap Fight Championship. And aspiring rapper Young James from Harrison, Arkansas makes his run at light heavyweight. Also featuring our guest presentation model, McKenna, and highlight commentary from MixedMartialArts.com managing editor, Jason Burgos. Friday, November 12th on Fight, our 14th slap fighting event, Slap Fight Championship Redemption. Pre-order now for $9.99 and do not miss this underground slap fighting event. Join us at slapfight.live for more information and support the growth of American slap fighting. My name is JT Tilley, and I'll see you November 12th on Fight.
Oh, fuck. Oh, so that's it. It's literally was just those 2 fights, and the rest of the entire video is an advertisement, or is there one more? Like, am I missing something? Oh.
Earlier this season, during the Slap Mountain Open Weight Tournament, Mr. Crystal got caught running his mouth at the wrong hillbilly. The hardcore West Virginia native taught the loudmouth Crystal a lesson in respect and sat him down in round 4 with an attitude adjustment. The hillbilly embarrassed the North Carolina trash talker and advanced himself to the final round while establishing the hardcore hillbilly as the man to beat on Slap Mountain. In the final round, the hardcore hillbilly faced Big James Mayhem, knocking him out cold with the first slap and sending Big James face first to the mat. Now the champion, the hardcore hillbilly, has returned to put his title on the line in our main event versus Jay Blade.
Bro! Oh, man.
Well, folks, it's time for our main event, the Slap Mountain Championship between Hardcore Hillbilly and Jay Blade. Our announcer this afternoon is Little Bobby Gomez, and I think he just said he soiled himself.
Number 1. It ain't number 2, it's number 1.
Okay, my mistake. I'm sorry. All right, fight fans, stepping out of the tree line now. Without a doubt, this is your #1 contender from right here on Slap Mountain. Please welcome to the ring, Jay Blade Randleman. Jay Blade is the son of Randall Randleman, who is arguably the greatest slapper in the history of slapping. Jay Blade has been preparing for this fight for his entire life, and he has told us point blank that there is no way he is leaving Big Wayne's compound this afternoon without the title. Now, there's going to be a 320-pound hillbilly standing between
Randall
him and that
Randleman.
belt. And here he comes now, ladies and gentlemen, your undisputed Slap Mountain champion, stepping out from behind the pine sprig now. It's the Hardcore Hillbilly. All the way from Wrong Turn, West Virginia, this man is a slapping machine. The Hardcore Hillbilly announced at the press conference that this will be his final appearance on Slap Mountain. The Hardcore Hillbilly has received an offer from the Professional League's Slap Fight Championship, and he has signed to become a professional slapper immediately following this bout. But first, the Hardcore Hillbilly has to get past Jay Blade Randleman.
Is that his real name? Do you think his real name is Jay Blade? Like on his birth certificate, like on his fucking ID, it's Jay Blade, like one word, Jay Blade.
Here on Slap Mountain, but there's nobody with more momentum right now than the Hardcore Hillbilly. Fighter introductions for our main event will be done by our good friend and best in the business, Little Bobby Gomez.
Aww. Is that why you fucking said the best in the business? As he fucks everything up.
Hardcore Hillbilly, the undisputed Slap Mountain champion. He won the title earlier this year as he swept through the Slap Mountain open weight tournament with knockout after knockout, becoming the champion. And now he's putting his belt on the line against Jay Blade Randleman.
Jay Blade.
Our lead official for this
Jay
fight,
Blade
unfortunately, is going to be Brad. And Brad's going to bring our competitors to the table and explain to them that this is a championship match.
Our referee is unfortunately going to be Brad.
Will slap first. On the left side of your screen, Jay Blade, and on the right, the Hardcore Hillbilly.
Oh yeah, Brad does kind of suck.
Hardcore Hillbilly checking his placement, hauling off. Okay, that's an unfortunate way to start this fight. Okay, Brad's going to call a penalty here for a neck shot. Hardcore Hillbilly's strike was just a little bit too low underneath the jawline, and it looks like definitely.
Dude, what is he? Is he wearing fucking catcher pads?
Jay Blade checks his placement. Here's his windup.
Dude, I gotta.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to.
shot.
What
Jay
day?
Blade
Yeah,
with
that's a
perfect
good one.
placement, fantastic power, and now you can see.
Hey, hold
the
on.
Randleman
Wait,
left.
dude, look at. He's wearing fucking catcher pads. Like he's wearing the shin guards that a fucking baseball catcher would wear.
Legacy. The Hardcore Hillbilly knows he's in a fight now. You can
Wha-
tell by his general
Why?
disposition. And Jay Blade Randleman is ready to take this belt home today. Round 2.
Him.
Hardcore Hillbilly's up.
Okay. Fuck me.
Okay, another big shot from the Hardcore Hillbilly. It did.
That's
look like
$4
he
grand
hit
champ, really,
in
and
the
you
ear.
let that
So
happen.
let's
Okay.
listen in here and see if there's a penalty.
See the kind of game we're playing here. That's an
Okay,
incredible
sounds
shot
like
there.
will be no penalty. And here we are at the bottom of round 2. Here's your windup. Okay, now a couple of things here. It looks like the Hardcore Hillbilly lifted his shoulder up to block the strike. and also the strike was a little bit low.
That is what this
Brad's going to act out what happened for us, and then at some point, hopefully, he'll make a decision. Okay, we're going to have a next shot penalty there, and now we are tied 1-1 on penalties. Round 3. Okay, that was a pretty good slap. The problem that we have here is that Jay is moving away from the slap just a little bit, and it's making it look as if the hardcore hillbilly is throwing illegal strikes. The hardcore hillbilly is not a dirty fighter, but Brad is a dirty referee, so let's watch.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, Brad is offering the penalty to Jay Blade, and it sounds as if Jay Blade is going to decline that penalty. Okay, there you have it. 1 penalty hardcore hillbilly, 1 penalty Jay Blade. Okay, again, that strike was a little bit low. The hillbilly raised his shoulder again, but the strike was low, and it looks like we're going to have a penalty here. All right, 2 penalties for Jay Blade, 1 penalty for the hardcore hillbilly. Keep in mind, this is a 20-round fight, so if we do go to the judges' decisions, these penalties will count against the fighters.
Okay.
Okay, Jay Blade definitely dodged that slap. Okay, the referee says it's clean. There's no penalty there, but that was absolutely a dodge. We are in round 4. I don't have a lot of faith in the officiating here. I'm hoping that we can see a finish in this fight. You can see the hardcore hillbilly's right shoulder. You can see right where those slaps are landing. They're landing on the shoulder and going right up underneath the jawline, and that's because the hardcore hillbilly is flinching out of the way. Let's see if he take this slap. Okay, now that's a fantastic slap by Jay. Really a fantastic slap, good placement. The hardcore hillbilly is absolutely getting pummeled in this fight. He needs to turn it around and throw some power. Here we are in round 5. Okay, there we go. The hardcore hillbilly showing why he is the Slap Mountain champion. This is the alpha male in this ring, and if Jay Blade wants to take that belt home, he's going to have to climb the mountain. One thing you'll notice is that Jay Blade has chosen not to have a corner man. That shows a lot of confidence. Whoa, okay. If I were scoring this fight, I would have Jay Blade Randleman in the lead. He is really throwing some heat, and we are just in round 6. This is exciting, but I think the hardcore hillbilly is starting to realize he might be in trouble. Okay, that's tricky. It looks like a dodge and an earshot. Okay, each one of these men have committed a violation here, and I don't think Brad saw either of those penalties.
Yeah, I mean, you can't wait. You go 20, man, it's going to cost you the match. You go all the way to 20, it's going to cost you. I wouldn't waive them all. Yeah.
Okay, Cream Pie Okerlund is explaining to Jay that he shouldn't be waving off these penalties because they may count against him later. Okay, bottom of round 6, Jay Blade winds up. And another fantastic slap from Jay Blade Randleman. Fantastic. So far, we've got a great little slapping match going here, but let's keep in mind, this is a fast-paced fight, and we're not used to seeing the hardcore hillbilly keep this pace.
Ooh, a nice slap.
Fantastic. The hardcore hillbilly is in this fight. I've heard him say many times, there's nobody going to take this belt from me, and I can't imagine that he would be very happy about somebody that he outweighs by 100+ pounds taking away his title. Okay, Cream Pie Okerlund and Brad are having a conversation here about whether or not there's going to be a penalty. They're talking about whether or not the fingertips going across the ear should be a violation or not. Quite frankly, I think this is a conversation that should have been had before you had a championship fight. 2 rounds, or excuse me, 2 penalties each. going
Fair
into
point,
round 7,
JT.
Bottom of round 7. Oh my goodness, Jay Blade Randleman. Now that one almost put Hardcore Hillbilly on his ass. You could see he delayed his reaction for just a second there while he grabbed his bearings. My goodness. Just looking at the 2 fighters, you can see where Jay Blade has been hit 5-6 times, but if you look at the face of the Hardcore Hillbilly, it almost looks like he's been hit by a truck. Okay, hit him in the ear. Even Brad's going to call this one.
Even Brad noticed that
We
one.
are now at 3 penalties for the Hardcore Hillbilly, 2 penalties for Jay Blade. A little bit of blood on the cheek of the Hardcore Hillbilly.
I don't know if I could show that if somebody slaps me.
Here we go. Jay hauls off.
But I'm not these guys. I'd have to
Oh my gosh, another fantastic slap. It might have been a little bit low, but after all the slaps he's taken from the Hillbilly, I don't know if they're going to call that.
the rest is saying that one was a little bit low there.
Okay, Brad is saying that that's a low strike. He's going to call that. Now we've got 3 penalties for the Hardcore Hillbilly, 3 penalties for Jay
Is that
Blade,
meant to look like a sorry game piece?
and 3 bad calls by Brad. Okay, a punch to the ear by the Hardcore Hillbilly. And you can see right now, quite simply put, Jay Blade Randleman is dazed. He's just been hit in the ear. An absolutely illegal strike. And you could see right now that it's just as if he's been in a street fight. He's staggering around. He's dazed. I think there should be a penalty for that shot, but it doesn't look like they're going to call one. Wow, okay. Fantastic slap by Jay Blade. Look at the face of the Hardcore Hillbilly. He's starting to have some second doubts here, some second thoughts, excuse me. I don't know what Brad's talking about, but I did
Jesus
notice that in the
Christ,
last
this
round
guy's
he
a
did
maniac.
foul. We are sitting at 4 fouls, 4 penalties for the Hardcore Hillbilly, and 3 for Jay Blade. Brad thinks we're in round 11. It's round 10. Round 10, Hardcore Hillbilly, halfway through the match. Big windup. Kind of a disappointing slap. I think you wasted your turn there. Also, I can see Jay Blade is dodging the slaps by just rolling out of the way. Holy shit! My gosh! That was a fantastic slap. I'm surprised the Hardcore Hillbilly is still on his feet. Jay Blade Randleman with an incredible technique, fantastic form. You can see all of the hard work that he's been putting into his craft. My goodness. Jay Blade Randleman definitely in this fight. I would have told you before the fight that he had very little chance to win, and now it looks like it's anybody's match. Ladies and gentlemen, this next slap will be the 100th slap. There it is. Kind of a turd of a slap, but that's 100 slaps on our Slap Mountain Season 1 finale, and we have hit 100 slaps today. We are going into the 11th round. Okay, wait a second. It seems as if the Hardcore Hillbilly, he may be hesitant to step back to the table here. Okay, they're going to give Hardcore Hillbilly a penalty for that last slap. 5 penalties, Hardcore Hillbilly. 3 penalties for Jay Blade, and the Hardcore Hillbilly may be pulling out of this fight. Seems like he's got an issue with his jaw here. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion on Slap Mountain. Hardcore Hillbilly throws in the towel, and Jay Blade Randleman takes the title with a TKO after.
Come on, dude. The fucking luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hardcore Hillbilly,
Unbelievable, dude.
Slap Mountain champion. It's Jay Blade.
championship, Jay Blade. Let's give a good round for Hardcore Hillbilly.
And we are going to get an interview with him here with his new win as becoming slap champion.
Well, friends, there you have it. In our main event, after 10 hard-fought rounds, the Hardcore Hillbilly loses his title to Jay Blade Randleman. Congratulations to both fighters on an incredible performance and a great main event, but this afternoon belongs to Jay Blade, the new Slap Mountain champion. Looks like the Slap Mountain title is headed back to the Randleman trailer where it belongs. In our feature fight this afternoon, we watched as perennial bad boy Mr. Crystal squared off against his former instructor and mentor, legendary Slap Mountain fighter Superstar KC. Superstar KC has recently undergone vision surgery, which gave him great precision and incredible technique on his way to a 20-round unanimous decision victory over his former pupil. Congratulations again to both fighters on a great fight, and special congratulations goes to Superstar KC on winning bragging rights during this bad blood grudge match.
What?
In our co-main event, we watched as Red Solo Cup chickened out of the fight and brought his own replacement in the form of Freight Train, 6'4", 380 pounds, to face Big James Mayhem, his regularly scheduled opponent. Big James Mayhem and Freight Train fouled back and forth for the better part of 18 rounds until Freight Train inexplicably withdrew from the fight, giving Big James Mayhem the victory at the end of the season. Congratulations to the Mayhem family, and special thanks to Tammy, Shirley, Patty, Charlene, and a big rest in peace to our good friend Alan, who is no longer with us. All of us at Slap Fight Championship would like to thank you for supporting Slap Mountain Season 1. We have had an incredible time sharing with you the little amateur slap league that we discovered in the deep, deep South. Would you like to see Season 2 of Slap Mountain? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and
Dude does not know how to wait his turn for a hit. Like, this mofo just keeps trying to hit balls that, like,
my name is JT Tilley, and I want to
it's
thank
not
you
helping us.
for watching Season 1
Dumb fuck.
of Slap Mountain.
Yeah, hit me. It's good. Again, bro, just like, whatever. Whatever, dude. Oh, Jesus. Oh, well, you know, them's the, what do you say? That's the way she goes. Well, slap fight was super fun. I think it's bedtime. Peace.